Let's go! It is game day. The Buffalo Bills are set to take on the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. It's a highly anticipated matchup. The Buffalo Bills going to Indy for the first time in a little bit. They haven't won a game in Indianapolis since the 90s, so they're hoping to turn that around here today. In the comment section down below, whoever's here, I want to know, what is your score prediction for this game? Let me know, who do you think is going to score the first touchdown of the game? What player will cross the plane? Let me know both of those in the comment section right here. For me, I'm going to say this is going to be a close game, probably something around 24-20 for the Buffalo Bills. And then first touchdown score, it's tough. I think we know that the Bills have a history of not getting out to the greatest starts, but I'm still going to go with Josh Allen. The big story entering today's game is no Amari Cooper, no Keon Coleman for the Buffalo Bills offense. This offensive unit, they're going to find new ways to move the ball. They're going to have to, because this Indianapolis Colts defense, they're going to try to take advantage of no Amari Cooper, no Keon Coleman. We're just about 10 minutes from kickoff right now. The Buffalo Bills, they got to be ready for this game. No overlooking their opponents. A lot of people are calling this a trap game. Obviously, the Bills coming off an emotional victory against an AFC East Division rival last weekend. They defeated the Miami Dolphins. It took Tyler Bass kicking a 61-yard field goal attempt in the dying seconds of the game to win that ball game. But the other thing that has people calling this a trap game is the fact that the Bills, they got to take on the Kansas City Chiefs next weekend. Obviously, we know about the emotion that goes into that rivalry. So many times the Bills have come up just short in the playoffs due to Kansas City, 3 times in the last 4 years. So the Bills, they can game plan for that next week. But they have a game right here, right now. Sean McDermott, he has to have this team fully prepared, mentally ready, focused on the task at hand that's ahead of them. I'm excited for this game. Let's see. Power J says, go Bills. I think the defense will be the star today. Wouldn't it be nice to have the defense score a touchdown today? I think it would be nice to get a defensive touchdown for the Bills. Bengals fan 2015 has 38-24 Bills, so a high-scoring matchup. Interesting stuff there. Spears Sports Network says, can admit I am scared. Understandably so, that there's some nervous energy in Bills Mafia right now without Keon Coleman and Amari Cooper in the mix here offensively. So that top target that can really stretch the field vertically is something that's missing in this game. Jalen Virgil has been activated. And then we've also had Tyrell Shavers called up for this game. Curtis Samuel is set to play. So the Bills offense, they could be in some trouble here, but they need to allow other people to get the ball. James has to cook. Ray Davis, we've seen him emerging, and we need to see more of the same from him this week if the Buffalo Bills want to come out with a victory. Bob says 24-17. Buffalo, John Taylor, I'm guessing he's saying Jonathan Taylor got the first touchdown of the game, and I could see that happening based off of the Bills' slow starts historically. We're going to talk some more about this game in just a moment, but on the other side of the intro. Go Bills. Let's have a blast.
Out of his mind right there. He has 3 total touchdowns so far. That one was the best one. He rolls out to his left. He's looking. He has all day. He finds the real Shakir. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this crowd. Look at this. Here we go. It is time for kickoff.
Just want to encourage everyone,
Make sure you click subscribe on the Bills Bunker YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more great content coming your way. It's going to be a great season filled with plenty of content. Be there or be square. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Let's go. I hope you're fired up. Everybody eats. They're showing the graphic on the screen right now. Everybody eats. Bills touchdown scores last week. You had Quinton Morris, Matt Collins, and Ray Davis. Some players that are usually a bit lower in the pecking order. They're going to have to step up in this game for the Buffalo Bills. Like to see James Cook get on the board as well. Spears Sports Network mentions if we lose, we still have a division lead. And that is the benefit of having a 7-2 start to the season. Obviously, the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Patriots, they're all not having great seasons. The Patriots, no surprise. The Dolphins and the Jets, they would have expected to do more, but they are not. And the Bills, they have to take full advantage of it. You can lock up this division rather soon. It's technically not locked up, but the Bills, a couple more wins, you can do that. You can seal the deal and actually clinch your playoff spot really early. If the Bills lose here, there is that real concern of what do the Bills have to play for? That is something that is a concern. If you lose this game and Kansas City continues to win their games, you have the thought come into your mind of what do we actually have to play for? The Bills go up to play against Kansas City next week back in Buffalo. That's a game where if you beat the Kansas City Chiefs, you win this week as well, you could potentially be playing for the number 1 seed in the AFC. But you lose a game like this, the odds really decrease of winning the AFC, the first berth in the playoffs, that is. So we're approaching game time. Gonna get some more comments. And for those of you who don't know what we're doing here, live play-by-play reaction throughout the entirety of this game. Bills, Colts. You can see it in the reflection of the helmet right there. That helmet right there, signed by Keon Coleman. Let's go. No Keon Coleman in the lineup today, unfortunately, out with that wrist injury. And it sounded like he could miss multiple weeks, according to Sean McDermott. Amari Cooper, it would be nice to get at least one of these guys back as soon as possible, but that is not the case for this game. Bengals Bills fan 2015 says Khalil Shakir, Dawson Knox, and Dalton Kincaid are going to have to step up in the receiver position with Cooper and Coleman out. Absolutely. These guys, they're going to have to make some more plays here. They're going to need to feast more. Everybody eats. That's the mentality of this team. You don't have your 2 number 1 targets here. Khalil Shakir, he's been one of the top targets for the Bills, but those number 1 vertical field stretchers, Keon Coleman, Amari Cooper, both out. So without that, other people are going to have to eat down the middle. And really, Dalton Kincaid, he's someone that I expect to have a big game. Something that is a little bit worrisome, a stat that I looked into that I haven't heard many people talking about, is the fact that the Indianapolis Colts allow the 7th least receptions to the running back position. So James Cook, Ray Davis, I was expecting both of them to get involved. And I think this is going to be a handoff-heavy game. Don't get me wrong. I think we're going to see a lot of handoffs in this game. Low-scoring matchup, but really, it's going to be harder to get those guys involved in the passing game for sure. Trade deadline passed already. Bills, instead of making some trades, obviously they landed Amari Cooper back in October, but instead of actually making other trades, what they did is they brought in Jordan Phillips at the defensive tackle position, along with Quinton Jefferson. So 2 familiar faces, and they're hoping to make an instant impact with this team. Obviously, they have familiarity with the system, and it would be nice to see them help out, slow the run. Spear says, I'm going to be late watching the game. Thanks for calling. Absolutely. You know what? Thank you for tuning in. I'm happy to know that I'm your source to listen in on this game. Brings a smile to my face. Power J says, got to see more from Kincaid today. Absolutely. We definitely need to see more from Dalton Kincaid. Honestly, Dalton Kincaid, he's been expected to, entering this season, he was expected to have a massive season. but it really hasn't gone that way for Dalton Kincaid yet. It would be, honestly, I think it's safe to say it's been a bit of a disappointment from Dalton Kincaid this year. And that's not saying that I don't believe in his abilities, because I do. It's just the Bills haven't been utilizing him as much as people might have thought. And maybe that's because of the emergence of Keon Coleman and because they went ahead and they brought in Amari Cooper. That's a hot take right there. Spears Sports Network doesn't want to see the Bills get the number 1 seed. I would like to see the Bills get the number 1 seed personally, have that home playoff game all the way throughout. And Bob says if Flacco plays, that can be a dream. Yeah, well, it is Joe Flacco getting the start today. And here's the thing about Joe Flacco. So the question, I heard this question a lot on WGR over this past weekend. It was, would you rather see Joe Flacco or Anthony Richardson go up against the Buffalo Bills? Most people would say Anthony Richardson. But if you actually look at the statistics, Jonathan Taylor has a significant drop-off in production when he has Joe Flacco as his quarterback, and that's because of the ability of both Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor to run really can confuse some defenses. But obviously, going up against Anthony Richardson, you're going to have an easier time confusing him as someone who's a young quarterback that is bound to make mistakes. Joe Flacco, he's probably not going to make as many mistakes. He might still throw some interceptions, but he's not going to be confused by different looks in the defensive secondary, the defensive coverages. He's not going to be confused as easily as someone who's a veteran, been in the league, feels like 20 years around now, like at least 15 years at this point in time. So, thoughts on the future of Ray Davis? I think Ray Davis is a really solid running back. I actually took him to score a touchdown in this game. I think Ray Davis is going to have, we've seen him getting more and more involved, and owners of James Cook in fantasy are going to be a little disappointed in that. But Ray Davis, the Bills drafted him in the 4th round this year for a reason. They drafted him to utilize him. He's actually pretty old for a prospect, and he's getting utilized immediately. He's getting thrown into the fire, and he's succeeding. Look at what he did last week with that 60-plus yard receiving touchdown. Ray Davis is able to break tackles. He's a physical player. He's a pass-catching running back, and he really adds another element to this Bills offense that might have been missing in the past. James Cook, obviously a pass-catching running back, but Ray Davis, he has that extra fire to him. Like, he's able to knock people off, just boom, lower the shoulder, do a little stiff arm. Ray Davis is a strong running back, and I really think he has a bright future in the NFL. And the Bills just need to utilize him properly moving forward. So, it's almost time for kickoff here. It's almost time. Here we go. Bills, Colts. Final score predictions. Let's hear it in the comment section. We are just about to get underway. Let's put the score up. There we go. There's our scoreboard for the game. Bills, Colts. The 7-2 Bills against the 4-5 Indianapolis Colts. It's time for football. It is time for football. Game day snack. It's always some chicken wings. Come on now. Chicken wings with a little blue cheese. No ranch. 31-17 Bills. I like that. If the Bills are going to blow out the Colts, I don't think they're going to score many points here. 20-17 Bills. 28-14. 24-17. I see this as more of like a 24-20 type of game. I think it's going to be low-scoring, handoff-heavy game. Here we go. Codrington on the return. He gets taken down at the 23. The Bills starting off with possession. Let's see what they do on this opening drive against the Indianapolis Colts. This Bills offense, this version of the Bills offense that has been beaten up, banged up, kind of limping into this game with so many injuries on that side of the ball. Bills in their white uniforms, Colts in their blue uniforms at Lucas Oil Stadium. Yeah, Codrington's been good. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bills. Lining up at their 22-yard line. It's a play action pass. Josh Allen to the right finds Curtis Samuel. That's a 1st down and more. There you go. Curtis Samuel getting involved for the Bills on the first play of the game. He has had major struggles this season, but he's going to need to step up in this game. Certainly. Bills moving at a high speed. Now you have Matt Collins in motion. Josh Allen on the keeper gets just back to the line of scrimmage, so not an ideal play call there, but it's okay. 2nd and 10. Nancy says, Bills win. Let's go. Big Norm has always loved the white and blue uniforms. It's classic. It's a classic look. There's a lot of blue and white on this field at Lucas Oil Stadium today. Colts, Bills. The only thing really differentiating the teams is that red stripe for the Bills. Hopefully some points on the scoreboard too. Allen finds Khalil Shakir on a screen pass. That's a gain of about 6, maybe 7. Khalil Shakir, Curtis Samuel, Dalton Kincaid. Other people have to step up in the absence of Keon Coleman and Amari Cooper. Let's see how they do. Got to believe. 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Bills. Third and 3 is from Buffalo's 42-yard line. Allen in the pocket. He's going to run for it. He gets taken down short of the line to gain. 1-yard gain. Pay takes him down. And the Bills going to be forced to punt this ball? Yes, they will. So that's 2 times that Josh Allen has tried to run the ball, but the interior of that defensive line has come up with some big plays to start off for the Colts defense. Obviously, they're going to try to take away Josh Allen's legs in this game. No easy feat, but that's something that without those 2 top targets in Amari Cooper and in Keon Coleman, if you take away Josh Allen's legs, it makes it a lot more difficult for this Bills offense to move the ball. The punt is up, and it is caught for a fair catch just inside the Colts' 10-yard line. The white jersey, I do not have a white jersey. No, I'm Team Blue. Not Team Blue for who's playing, but Team Blue jerseys. I like the blue jerseys, the red jersey. I've got a throwback one as well. C-Dub says, let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Defense is on the field. Smash the chairs. Let's go. We got to get hyped up for this defense. Joe Flacco on the field at the 9-yard line. The sun is shining through at Lucas Oil Stadium. Flacco. Intercepted by Taron Johnson on his first pass of the game. Johnson could go all the way. He is in. Touchdown. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Touchdown. Taron Johnson. Pick 6. I said it at the beginning of this broadcast. We need a defensive touchdown. And what do we get? We get a defensive touchdown on the first play from the line of scrimmage for the Colts offense. Let's go. Let's go. Unbelievable. Taron Johnson. There it is. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Woo! Hey, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable start to the game for this defense. Tyler Bass with a point after attempt coming up. It is good. Never a moment of doubt on that one. Let's go. 7-0 Bills. The offense does not much, but the defense comes up with a pick 6 on their first play of the game. Joe Flacco. We've been talking about Joe Flacco and how he can be a difference maker compared to Anthony Richardson, but he still makes mistakes. Obviously, he's not going to get too confused out there as a veteran, but he makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes in life, and Joe Flacco just made one. A big one to start this game. 7-0 Bills because of Bills number 7, Taron Johnson. That is unbelievable start to this game. Absolutely love it. Love it. Let's go. Howard J says 6 points from my fantasy defense. Great start. I love it. Bills defense showing up for you right here. That's their first defensive touchdown of the season. I said this at the beginning of the broadcast. It would be to get a defensive score. A defense that hasn't really scored yet. The offense, obviously, they're bruised and they're battered right now. And what happens? They get it. A massive, massive pick six to start the game. The Bills. That's a huge, huge showing from Taron Johnson. Obviously, we remember what he did against the Ravens in that playoff game a couple of years back against the Baltimore Ravens. That 100-yard pick six. Maybe this one not quite as lengthy and not quite as big of a moment, but this is still a big-time play to start this game. Taron Johnson came up huge, and we have an updated score on our scoreboard already. 7-0 Bills lead early. Let's go. Fire me up. I love it. How are we feeling now? How are we feeling now? I can't believe that they started the game like that. The Colts, I don't know what they're thinking there. Now they're playing from behind already. That's a big-time mistake from the Indianapolis Colts. But the Buffalo Bills took full advantage of it. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Let's go. Yes, that's a true tone setter. Exactly. Tone setter for this game. Let's play a full 60 minutes in this game. If you're the Bills, full 60 minutes. They're showing the Indianapolis Colts Bills wildcard game back in 2020. The Bills had their first playoff win in decades in that game. Now they're trying to get their first win in Indianapolis in decades here today at Lucas Oil Stadium. Love it. Joe Flacco's like a statue back there, and he just threw a pick six. He can't move. That's the one downside to Joe Flacco is he can't move. If you force him to throw into coverage, it's game over. He's not getting back to make a tackle either. They're showing right here on the replay. So DeMar Hamlin sent the blitz there, and Taron Johnson with the coverage dropped back. He went all the way over to the other side of the field, flipped it, gets the touchdown. Bobby Babich celebrating in the coordinator room there. I don't know if anyone saw it, but Joe Brady went like this to give him a little fist bump. Babich was in his own world, missed it, left him hanging. That might be a meme somewhere. Okay, so Jonathan Taylor, run is stuffed by Ed Oliver after just 1 yard. Here we go. You gotta get a Bills bunker jersey too. I got my Bills bunker jersey, but I wear that when I go to games here. I got my Josh Allen jersey today. Let's go. Hopefully this 17 jersey brings me some good luck today. It brings Bills Mafia some good luck. Let's go. I'm very superstitious. Flacco looking deep, and this time he finds Josh Downs for a first down and more, flipping the field. How many Bills games do I go to? Cali Bills. I wonder if you're from California. I'm going to the Los Angeles game in a few weeks. So that would be 3 road games this season and every home game I go to. 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. Now in Buffalo Bills territory after that big gain. It's a play action pass for Flacco. Incomplete. Attempted for Jonathan Taylor. All right. To start, let's get off the field quick. Go Bills. 2nd and 10 for Indy. Indianapolis Colts. Joe Flacco. This time he finds another receiver. Is that fumbled? It looks like it's fumbled, but the Colts are on it. That was A.D. Mitchell, the rookie receiver out of Texas, but this one fumbled and recovered by the offense. Well, I hope to see you at that Rams game because I will be there. So if you message me on Instagram, we can plan a meetup. But A.D. Mitchell with the fumble there. The Bills were oh so close to bring that one in. Third down. It looks like Taylor might have been stuffed there. Fourth down coming up. Let's go. The defense coming up with some plays early. They're stepping up with some injuries to the defense. They're stepping up. Let's go. Indy going for it here on fourth down. 4th and 1. The defense has to come up with a big-time stop. 4th and 1 for the Colts. It's a handoff to Taylor. He's going to punch his way forward. Not much of a surprise there, to be honest, but Taylor punches it forward. First down for the Colts. That guy's hard to take down. He's a big body, especially the lower body. Strong guy. Jonathan Taylor gets enough for the first down, extending the Colts' second drive of the game. And remember last time Indy played the Bills, I'm sure you don't want to remember it, but Jonathan Taylor had 5 touchdowns in that game. Joe Flacco on the play action pass. Intercepted! Again! This one, Austin Johnson with an interception. The defensive lineman coming up with a big-time play. Unbelievable. That's 2 picks thrown by Joe Flacco. Maybe the Colts want to put Anthony Richardson back in there because Flacco looks like a mess in this game. Wow. Austin Johnson, defensive lineman with an interception. And yes, exactly. The big man with 2 interceptions this season. Not just 2 interceptions this season, though. That's 2 interceptions in the last few weeks. He had an interception against Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks on a very, very identical play in Seattle. That was pretty much the exact same play. It was a screen play action little thing, and Austin Johnson comes up with a pick. This guy has to be a career high in interceptions. I think so. I can't confirm yet. I'll look. It has to be a career high in interceptions for the defensive lineman. Let's check it out. I'd be surprised if it isn't. Defensive lineman, 2 interceptions on the season is crazy. Interceptions. So, yes, he has never had an interception until this year. This is the first time that Austin Johnson has had an interception in a season, and he has 2. Not 1, but 2 interceptions for Austin Johnson. Let's go, Bills. Offense, time to cook. Let James cook. Let's go. Offense, got to move the ball. Put some more points up on the board. Ideally get in the end zone. And let's just smooth sail through this game. Let's go. 7-0 Bills. Loving every moment of this game so far. Austin Johnson with an interception. Taron Johnson with an interception. It's Johnson and Johnson interceptions. Let's go. Love it. So Bills defense coming up with 2 big plays here. Offense, it's your turn to go out there and do something. Joe Flacco, he's looking terrible. That's for sure. Yes, the Bills play against the Chiefs next week. That's a game I will be in attendance for at Highmark Stadium. But still, there's a lot of game to be played here. It's only 7-0. So, pump the brakes a little bit. Let's see how this game plays out. Bills defense, that's crazy. Crazy stuff from the defense. Okay, Mac Hollins in motion again. And this time it's a handoff to James Cook, bouncing off the first Manhe makes contact with, falls forward for a gain of 3 or 4. Taron Johnson's interception. They're showing it on the replay. That's crazy. And so that's really, they forced a fumble on that drive as well. So the Bills defense is coming out hungry. They want to eat. They want to make some plays. And that's something that the Bills have to have preached, is you got to force turnovers, give the offense some more opportunities this week specifically. Josh Allen finds Curtis Samuel for his second reception of the game. That is a gain of 8 or 9, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short for Buffalo. 3rd down and 2. It's a handoff to Cook. Cook. Oh, there you go. Stays on his feet. He breaks some tackles. He falls forward after a gain of at least 15 yards, maybe more. That looked like it was going to be a loss of yardage, but James Cook. Let's see. That's 5, 10, 15. That's a good gain. Good gain for the Bills offense right there. Allen fakes a handoff. This time he looks for Kincaid, but it goes out of bounds. Run that rock. Cook and Davis going to dominate. They have to. They have to step up in this game for sure. Let James cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let's go. All right. Here we go. 2nd and 10. The Bills are lined up deep in Indy territory at the 25-yard line. Josh Allen finds Dalton Kincaid for a short gain, but no, he goes forward for a gain of 13 yards. So it's a short little dink and dunk pass into the hands of the tight end Dalton Kincaid, who finds his way through a lane up. 1st down, Buffalo. Get that yak yardage. Let's go. Let's go. Yak yardage. Khalil Shakir, he gets a lot of yak yardage, but Kincaid there comes up with a big-time grab for a 1st down and more. 1st and 10, once again, a new set of downs for Buffalo. Inside the 15-yard line. James Cook, he's taken down. Not much going on that play. Let's go. Loving it so far for Buffalo. Here we go, Bills. Josh Allen so far, 4 for 5, 38 yards through the air. A lot of running in this game. James Cook in motion. Josh Allen going to keep it himself. He rushes. Not much going for Josh Allen. So really, that's the 3rd time that Josh Allen has tried running. Not much going for him at all in this game. The interior of that defensive line is definitely game plan for Josh Allen's legs here in this game. That's something that is a focal point. They definitely want to take that away. Edwards got beat there by his man, Deion Dawkins as well. They were unable to really create that lane for Josh Allen to run through. 3rd and 8. This time from the 11-yard line for Buffalo, inside of Indy's territory, in the red zone. Allen. This time he fires it into Curtis Samuel. Incomplete. Moore with the coverage there. Could have been intercepted, but incomplete. Samuel got beat on that route. And the pass just a little too far for Curtis Samuel to get. Dangerous pass. 4th and 8. Now Tyler Bass on to kick the field goal attempt. 15 of 18 on the season. We know what he did last week. 61-yard field goal attempt to win the game. This time from 29 yards out. Bass is up, and it is good right down the middle. Keeping those good vibes going for Tyler Bass and the Buffalo Bills. Let's go. So the Bills, 10-0 early lead for the Bills. Absolutely love it. Defense, got another pick, got a fumble, Get the ball again. Let's go. Don't let Flacco get any kind of momentum in this game. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go. Tyler Bass. 2 for 2 on his kick so far today. It's good stuff. The Bills up 10-0 here today in the first quarter. Pretty solid if you ask me. Pretty solid start for the Buffalo Bills. Let's go. 29-yard field goal attempt right in the middle. And there is that benefit of having an indoor stadium for Tyler Bass. Obviously today, playing at Lucas Oil Stadium, there's not much wind on in there. There's no wind. It's not like playing at Highmark Stadium. So he's got to be confident too. He's got to be really confident after taking that kick against Miami. His confidence, hopefully it's returning. Obviously, after what happened last season, that miss against Kansas City in the playoffs, that really had to hurt his confidence. But now, coming off of a performance like that, a 61-yard field goal attempt to win the game for Buffalo, getting praise from Josh Allen after the game, that's got to do wonders for your confidence. And as a kicker, kickers are known as a bit of oddballs, you know. They get that reputation of, okay, they're different from everybody else. They need to be confident. They know that they believe in every time they go out the field. And right now, Tyler Bass, his confidence has to be at an all-time high, or at least close to it. 10-0 Bills lead right now. Let's go. Let's see if this defense can come up with some more big plays. Yeah, kickers are like goalies, weirdos, but in the best of ways. Yeah, they are like goalies because like there's that domino effect for kickers or goaltenders. Like one bad game can turn into a stretch of a lot of bad games. And if you have one of those bad crucial moments, really it's going to be hard to recover from it. Luckily, Bass hit that 61-yard field goal last week. And then, look, 2 for 2 in kicks today. Point after attempt, no problem. 29-yard field goal, no problem. But these are also pretty short kicks. Got to give credit where credit's due. Spears Sports Network says we are dominating. Up 10-0 so far. Defensively playing great game. Offensive, moving the ball a bit, but kind of stalling out at a certain point. So playing good. Can play better. Let's see how they do. Defense is set to come back out here as Joe Flacco and the Colts will take over after the touchback. So the Bills haven't won in Indy since Doug Flutie was the quarterback back in October of 1998. That was before I was born. It's been that long. In my lifetime, the Bills have not won in Indianapolis. Let's turn that around. Let's change it. Okay. Here we go. Joe Flacco back out there at the 30-yard line. 2 for 5, 28 yards, and 2 interceptions for the Colts. Jonathan Taylor gets a handoff. Taron Johnson in on the play. Let's go. Let's go. They're showing an update here. They're showing a San Francisco. Brock Purdy found Ricky Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall, he got shot not too long ago, but this time he shoots his shot into the end zone. And you know what they say, bang, bang, Niner gang. Well, they're leading over the Bucs. But now back to our game. Joe Flacco under center. Hands it off to Jonathan Taylor, who runs out to the right. He finds the lane, and Jonathan Taylor, he's gone. But Taylor wraps there to make a tackle. Luckily, Taylor wrapped the safety, the last line of defense. The Colts, that's what the game plan should be for Indy. Run, run, run. Jonathan Taylor breaks one. A long run. Stopped just short of the end zone. Now in first and goal territory for Indy. Jonathan Taylor with a big time run there. They should just be doing that all game. There it is. Hand off to the right once again. Jonathan Taylor. This time, Greg Rousseau with a stop. This is a one-dimensional offense for the Indianapolis Colts. And if you can take away the run, you can make it a lot harder. The Colts actually haven't ran the ball too efficiently this season, but Jonathan Taylor's been in and out of the lineup with injuries. Jonathan Taylor's lined up out wide now. Joe Flacco, empty set. Flacco. This time, Josh Downs drops the ball on what would have been a touchdown for Indy. He drops the ball. Wow. The Bills catch a big-time break there. He was trying to run before he caught the ball, and it's dropped. Brings up 3rd and goal. The Bills get bailed out on that one, for sure. 3:38 to go in the first quarter. 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. The Colts trying to get their first points of the game. Flacco. Oh, almost intercepted again. Almost intercepted again. Wow. Wow. That one was tipped in the air by Bernard. He almost got back under it. Him and Rasul Douglas both diving for it like a center fielder and a left fielder set to collide, but the ball just drops to the turf before they can get it. And now it's going to be Matt Gay on to kick the field goal attempt. 27-yard attempt is up, and it is good. So the Colts get on the board for the first time in this game. 10-3, Bills lead. The Bills defense, so close to coming up with a 3rd interception in this game. That would be crazy. 3 interceptions in the first quarter for Joe Flacco, but not the way things fall. Literally not the way things fell. Obviously, the ball fell to the turf. The Bills still have their lead. Not ideal to allow that Jonathan Taylor run, but that's going to happen from time to time with Jonathan Taylor. As a running back, he's going to break it in long runs. Bills got to find a way to counteract that, make some stops, stuff that run, because like I said, you can stop the run, force the ball into the hands of Joe Flacco, then that's exactly what you want to do in this game. Because Joe Flacco, look at what he's done in the first quarter. Thrown 2 interceptions, almost 3. Joe Flacco to throw the ball, then the Bills, that recipe for success. If you can take away the run, you're golden. You're golden if you're the Bills and you take away the run. It's easier said than done, though, with Jonathan Taylor at the running back position. So field goal makes it a 10-3 game on our updated scoreboard. The Bills there. That's been a problem for the Bills. A few times this season, we've seen those long runs broken out. Terrell Bernard, the GOAT. Hey, I love Bernard, linebacker. It's a really different look for the Bills defensively when you have your captain linebacker out there on the field. He's a stud. And it would be nice to get Matt Milano back from injury before the playoffs, too. That would be ideal. So this Bills defense, they're getting close to full strength. It's the offense that is hurting right now. The defense making plays for the Bills in this game. Really, the score is 10-3 Bills defense and special teams over the Indianapolis Colts because that pick 6 from Taron Johnson, you had Austin Johnson have an interception, and then the field goal from the Bills, Tyler Bass. Okay. 10-3. Let's go. Let's see what the Bills offense does here on this drive, trying to get their first touchdown of the game. It would be nice to see. Maybe a little Ray Davis action, please. Josh Allen, he is locked in. He's not moving his eyes. He's focused. That's laser focused. Love to see it. Now you have Ty Johnson and Brandon Codrington back to return this kick from the Colts. Let's go. 10-3 Bills lead in the first quarter. Let's try to build on this thing. The kick from Gay goes as a touchback. Okay. I thought it went out of bounds, but okay. Touchback. Let's get a touchdown. Bills offense needs a touchdown. Let's go. Move the ball. Let James Cook, Ray Davis, Curtis Samuel, Dalton Kincaid, all these different guys. What about Dawson Knox? Be nice to get him involved as well. Everybody's got to eat. It is Ty Johnson in motion, and it's a handoff to James Cook. That's a good gain of 5 yards. James Cook falling forward. JP King FF says, my Bills defense goes hard in fantasy. How many fantasy points do they have for you? I'd love to know. I would absolutely love to know. How many points does defense have for you here today? Let's hear it. 2nd and 6 for the Bills. 19 points is crazy. That's crazy. 19 points is crazy work in the first quarter for the Bills defense. Wow. Okay. Josh Allen. Curtis Samuel. First down. That's his 3rd reception of the game. So Curtis Samuel stepping up in this game without Coleman and without Cooper. Curtis Samuel, he's been a no-show in most of these Bills games, but this time, he's come alive. Nice. That's what we want to see, 100%. If we can get Curtis Samuel involved in this Bills offense, more involved, wow. See Tyrell Shavers there inside the slot. This time it's a handoff to James Cook. Cook falls forward, 5 yards. If you can just keep doing that, run the ball 5 yards, first down passes consistently, that's the Bills, they're set. They're set if they can do that. And the defense, they've been bulletproof so far here. Outside of that one long Jonathan Taylor run, they've been pretty solid, forcing 2 turnovers in the first half. Also punching out a fumble that they couldn't return. They couldn't recover. Okay. Ray Davis on the handoff. It's a misdirection. Ray Davis. See, that's the thing that Ray Davis brings. He pushes that pile. He's just 1 yard short of the line to gain, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Josh Allen with the first down on the keeper, but there's a flag down. They're showing Sean McDermott wearing that sweater. I have that exact same sweater. It's a nice sweater. Comfortable. The flags. Ha! The flags are both against the defense. 12 men on the field, and then offsides. Bills accepted too many men on the field, so it's a first down for the Bills. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Colts were really unorganized there. Bills with that hurry-up offense on 3rd and short. That's a big miscue for the Indianapolis Colts, and the Bills take full advantage of it. They got the first down, accepted the penalty afterwards as well. Allen looked for James Cook on the screen, but incomplete. Incomplete. Hey, everybody, if you haven't yet, click that like button. Click that like button. And if you're new here, click subscribe. Tell everyone to share this video with a friend. Tell them to join in on the conversation. Let's go. 2nd down coming up for the Bills. 3rd down, that is. 3rd and 10. Omaha, Josh Allen. Flag is down. False start against the offense. So not ideal. JP King says, my birthday is coming up before the Chiefs and Bills game. Well, happy birthday, JP. I hope the Bills give you a win here today. And I hope the Bills give you a win next weekend against the Chiefs. That would be a great present, I think. Okay, flag. Okay, it's 2nd and 15 for the Bills. Okay, so this time it's Kincaid. Kincaid gets a good gain. See, the TV had me confused there because the TV said 3rd down on the play before, but I was sure it was 2nd down. I said 2nd down. They got me confused. What's going on, CBS? Come on, get with it. Okay, 3rd down and 3 here. Kincaid's getting involved. 3rd down and 3. What do the Bills want to do? Doesn't matter. Just move the chains. Khalil Shakir moves over to the right side of Allen. And Allen, he looks deep for Kincaid, just past the outreached hands of Dalton Kincaid. Otherwise, that's down inside of the 5-yard line. Bills offense staying out on the field. Kincaid, so close to hauling that one in. Wow. Just a little too much mustard on it from Allen. The Bills, instead of going for a 46-yard field goal, they say, let's go for this. Are they actually going? Or are they going to... No, they're going. Allen to Curtis Samuel, who drops the ball. Incomplete. And it's a turnover on downs for the Indianapolis Colts with 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Interesting. JP says that's a TD if he had more speed. TD if he had more speed. And if Allen, maybe the ball wasn't the best placed ball either. I mean, that was yeah. I hate to criticize Josh. That's on both guys. It's on both guys there. A little bit too much mustard on it from Allen, and a little too slow for Kincaid. And here we go. It's a tackle him. Come on now. Okay. So that will be 1 second left in the first quarter. No, that's the end of the first quarter. So, end of the first quarter, 10-3. C-Dub says we have to take the points, and maybe in that situation you want to take the points, considering that Tyler Bass is coming off of a game where he had that 61-yard field goal. But I do agree with the decision to go for it in that situation myself. But if you had that in your mind where you were going to go for it on 4th down, maybe I would have wanted to see the Bills run the ball the play before to shorten that up and then just allow Josh Allen to do one of those snowplow tush-push plays, because that's almost a guaranteed first down every single play. But instead, the Bills coming up short there. The reason I would have wanted the Bills to go for it on that 4th down, though, is really that's an opportunity to really put this game away in the first quarter. If you got a touchdown on that drive, you have an opportunity to make it a 17-3 game. Unfortunately for the Bills, they don't do that. Now they got to come up with another stop on defense, try to force the Colts to cause another turnover. Force another turnover here, or take out Jonathan Taylor. Take him out of the game. Like, not out of the game. That's not what I mean. Like, take him out of the play call. Like, minimize his risk. Minimize what he's able to do. I'm not talking about any injuries here. I want to clarify that. I'm talking about just, stop him from being able to move the football down the field. Minimize his threat. That is exactly what I want to say with Jonathan Taylor. Minimize the threat of Jonathan Taylor, and that takes away rest of the Colts offense, because we've seen that Joe Flacco, he's a statue in the pocket. His ability to throw the ball down the field, we've seen it in this game. 2 interceptions. Forced Joe Flacco to move the ball. C-Dub says, will Coop be back next week? I hope. I hope so. I'm hoping too. We saw he had some wrap on his wrist earlier this week. I'm not sure if you've seen that on X or during one of his press conferences. He had a little bit of a wrap on his wrist, which isn't a good sign. He said that it's more about pain management at this point. And to my knowledge, he hasn't been catching passes from Josh Allen. So that is a concern for me as well. But there's a full week to recover here still. It's 2nd and 3 now for the Colts. Beginning the second quarter, there's Jonathan Taylor on a toss to the right. That's what I mean right there. Minimize Jonathan Taylor's big playability. Tackled down for a loss of 4, maybe 5. And it forces a 3rd and long situation for Indianapolis. 3rd and 7. So 3rd and medium, 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. Let's see how the Colts manage this one. The Colts are running to the right often in this game, attacking that right edge where Von Miller sits. Joe Flacco finds A.D. Mitchell, the rookie receiver out of Texas, gets to midfield for a first down. Indianapolis Colts moving the chains here with that play. A.D. Mitchell. Okay. A.D. Mitchell, rookie. Nice play. He has not had much sustained production this season, but he's hoping to get more involved. It's play action. Flacco looking. He finds Pierce for a first down. And the Colts moving the ball effectively here on this drive. Okay. 1st and 10. Another set of downs for the Colts. Joe Flacco. He finds Downs. Downs on the screen pass. Gets a gain of 8 or 9. So Indy is moving the ball here well. Defense, at this point, bend but do not break. Bend but do not break. Got to come up with a stop. Ideally force a turnover. Second and 1 for the Colts. Okay. 2nd and 1 from the Buffalo 27-yard line. It's a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor, he falls forward for a good gain and a first down for Indianapolis. So what they've done on this drive is they've been passing the ball to set up the run. Because if you can prove that you can pass the ball, then the Bills have to game plan for that, adjust their game plan a little bit, and then hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor when it's least expected. That's what happens there. 1st and 10 inside the red zone for the Colts now. Lined up at the 14-yard line. Bills bringing the pressure. Terrell Bernard makes the tackle after a gain of 4 for Taylor. 2nd and 7. The Colts moving the ball here on this drive. 2nd and 7. 11:30 to go in the second quarter. This one's a handoff to Jonathan Taylor again. This time he's tackled down, stuffed. Terrell Bernard and Christian Benford come up with the tackle. Big time play from the defense, forcing 3rd down and manageable for the defensive perspective. 3rd and 7. Let's go, defense. Let's go. 3rd and 7. Colts 1 for 3 on 3rd down in this game so far. Joe Flacco gets a snap. Flacco looking, end zone incomplete, but there's a flag down, and it's looking like it's going to be on Rasul Douglas. He is not too happy. Not too happy. Yeah, legal contact against Rasul Douglas. It's a first down for Indy. So, mistake from the Bills defense there. Gives the Colts a fresh set of downs and an opportunity to put up some points here on 1st and goal. First and goal. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield with Joe Flacco. Flacco looking, he finds his tight end Granson, who's taken down right around the 1 or 2 yard line. The Colts trying to punch this thing in the end zone. I'd be surprised if they don't hand this off to Jonathan Taylor right now. This has Jonathan Taylor written all over it. At the 3 yard line. Second and goal. Receiver in motion. Now it's a tight formation. Flacco uses a timeout. So a timeout used by the Colts so they don't take the delay of game and lose that yardage. It's going to now be remaining second and goal. And that Germany game today, that went to overtime, the Panthers and the Giants. Did anyone watch that game? I don't feel like too many people watched that game. Okay, here we go again. Second and goal from the 3 for the Indianapolis Colts. Taylor and Downs in the backfield. This time it's a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. He's taken down by Dorian Williams and Greg Rousseau. Stuffed after a gain of just 1. Brings up 3rd and goal. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, defense. Make a stop here and you can flex your biceps. Let's go. Third and goal for the Colts. Flacco rolls out to his left, and it's a touchdown for the Indianapolis Colts. Now we're talking. Football game back to even score as long as the point after stands. So, wow. Just like that, the Indianapolis Colts take full advantage. Joe Flacco on the play fake, and he rolls out to his left, finds his receiver out of the backfield for a touchdown. And the Indianapolis Colts tie this game. Not ideal for the Buffalo Bills. Oh, boy. Let's see. The kick from Gay is up, and it is good. We have a tie ball game here. The Bills have seen their 10-0 lead dissipate. It's now a 10-10 game. All right. We've got a ball game. We have a ball game. Joe Flacco, despite throwing 2 interceptions in the first quarter, brings the Colts back to a tie game. And the Bills, undoubtedly, they've missed some opportunities here to really put this game to rest early on. 10-10. The Bills, those missed opportunities stink. They hurt a lot. The missed opportunities I'm referring to are on that last drive, at least 3 points, or if you converted on the 4th and 3 opportunity that you went for it, then you're talking about another additional 6-7 points that could have been on the board for Buffalo. Instead, the turnover on downs gives the Colts the opportunity, gives them momentum, and gives them an opportunity to go down and tie the game, which they did. And now, tie a ball game. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. There it is. Updated scoreboard. Looks ugly. 10-10. My favorite Bills growing up, Steve Johnson and Kyle Williams were my two favorite growing up. Those were my favorite two Bills players growing up. Sean McDonough. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, not ideal situation, that's for sure. That is for sure. Bills offense. Gotta get yourself out of the situation. Nancy says 7-3 Denver. I like to hear it. I love to hear it. I mean, I took Denver on the spread today. I had the Denver Broncos plus 7.5. A lot of people maybe don't agree with that bet, but it's a division rivalry. The Chiefs coming off an emotional overtime victory. Patrick Mahomes was a little banged up in that game. But either way, the Bills, they need to handle business in this game. Big time. Handle business in this game. Give yourself that opportunity to go up against the Kansas City Chiefs next week with good momentum on your side. Josh Allen, he's ready. Let's see what him and this offense can do. Right now, Codrington and Johnson back to return the kick from Matt Gay. But there will be no return as this one sails out the back of the end zone. Okay. All right, 9:22 to go in the second quarter. Josh Allen, 6 of 11 for 67 yards so far. Matt Collins once again in motion. It's play action pass for Allen. Allen throws an interception. Josh Allen throws an interception right into the hands of the Colts linebacker. Oh, no. And the Colts, just like that, take over possession. So how the tides have turned. The Colts with full momentum on their side after scoring a touchdown. Flacco had 2 interceptions in the first quarter. Bills unable to really put that nail in the coffin early, letting the Colts back into this game. And then they throw an interception right into the hands of speed. Josh Allen's pass. There was no one really in the vicinity. He was looking for Shakir, but that pass way short. I mean, I don't really know where that throw was going, what happened there, but speed comes up with interception. And now the Colts take over at Buffalo's 33-yard line. It's a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor goes all the way down inside of Buffalo's 15-yard line. And the Colts are cooking right now. Jonathan Taylor on the draw. He found his lane. DeMar Hamlin unable to make the tackle. Good stuff from the Colts there. And once again, it's a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. This time, Daquan Jones with the tackle. Jonathan Taylor having himself a day. If you have him in fantasy, I'm sure you will be happy. But maybe not if you're a Bills fan. Bittersweet if you're a Bills fan with Jonathan Taylor in fantasy. 2nd and 8. Jonathan Taylor, 13 rushes, 101 yards so far, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter. Here it is again. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Stiff arms AJ Epinesa. Falls forward for a gain of 2-yard line. 2 going out of bounds. So, brings up 3rd down for the Colts. If you can at least minimize the damage here and force them to kick a field goal, that would be ideal. The Colts rushing the ball effectively. Jonathan Taylor, last time he played the Bills, had 5 touchdowns. This time he has 100 yards, over 100 yards, halfway through the second quarter. Downs, motions over to the left side. That's a false start against the offense. False start, false start, false start. Bring them back. Yep. Let's go. Okay. Good. False start against Braden Smith on that play. Third and 11 for Indy. From Buffalo's 12-yard line. Downs is in motion. Flacco looks for Downs, finds him, but it's only going to be good for about a gain of 7. Forces 4th down to come up. And the Colts, they're going to send on their field goal unit. Fourth and 4. Forcing the Colts to go for the field goal at least. Matt Gay, so far 1 for 1 on the day, converted from 27 yards out. This one is from 23 yards out. Flag down before the kick. What's this? The refs seem very unorganized. They don't know what's going on. And they just need to fix the game clock, I guess. Okay. So Buffalo forcing the Colts to go for this field goal attempt here. After Josh Allen threw an interception. Matt Gay looking to give the Colts their first lead of this game. Matt Gay, the kick is up. And it is good. So the Indianapolis Colts have their first lead of the game, leading 13-10 after the Bills once had a 10-0 lead. 2 interceptions thrown by Joe Flacco, 1 interception thrown by Josh Allen. It's been messy. Whoever can clean this up first is probably going to come away with a win. Obviously still just in the second quarter, but the Bills, they got to slow down Jonathan Taylor. Find a way to do that and play some turnover-free football the rest of the way. Because you're shooting yourselves in the foot. Really, it's 2 turnovers for the Bills. It's that interception, and it's the turnover on downs earlier in this game. That is 10 points going the Colts' way with 0 points for the Bills on their last 2 drives. That's the difference in this game right now. That turnover on downs and the interception. 13-10, Indy leads. Still very manageable for the Bills, but given the start that they had, it's not what you want to see. It's far from ideal to start out leading 10-0 and then allow the other team to take the lead after up nothing. Just not good enough. Especially when the other team throws 2 interceptions in the first quarter. Got to come up with more points than that. 10 points. I understand the defense, they've been doing their job the most part, except for slowing down Jonathan Taylor, which is a pretty big part of their job. We'll see what the offense can do here. They've got a lot of time here left in the first half still to put up some points. Hopefully go into halftime with a lead. 13-10 Indy leads. And C-Dub says hopefully that turnover on downs doesn't bite us back in the butt. Honestly, I'd already say that it has bitten us in the it has bitten the Bills in the butt. I would say that because that turnover on downs went back the other way, and that's the drive that the Colts scored their touchdown on. So the Bills got no points out of being in field goal range, while the Colts go back the other way and they get 7 points. So that's 3 points off the board for Buffalo, 7 on the board for the Colts, plus 3 on the board for the Colts, to 0 on the board for the Bills when Josh Allen threw that interception. So that right there is 10 points to 0 on the last 2 possessions for each team. No, it's great. It's great. I love hearing all the comments from everyone here I love hearing everyone's opinions. So keep firing away. Comments, any questions you have, I'd love to hear it. That's what it's all about. Let's go. All right, everybody. Hopefully the Bills can clean this up on this offensive drive. 6:32 to go in the second quarter. I'd expect the Bills to kind of play slow, methodical drive here. Try to run the ball. Get Ray Davis involved some more, maybe. Codrington on the return. He fumbles it. He fumbled the ball. Oh, boy. Colts are signaling that they have it, but it looked like Cam Lewis of the Bills got the ball back. This could be disastrous. This could be a disaster. Who's going to come out of the pile with the ball? Flags thrown. There's a big pile up going on here. 1 Bills player in the middle of 10 Colts players. Buffalo has the ball as the ruling. Flag down. Okay, what's this stuff? Like, get these Colts people away from the pile. Like, the whole bench is on the field right now. It looked like Bills had the ball. They're still fighting for the ball way after the flag has been thrown. This is crazy. And the Colts player comes out with it, holding it, saying that they have it, but it's been declared Bills' ball already. And he spikes and spins the ball. So Codrington's fumble here. Let's watch the replay. Codrington has the ball punched out. It flies forward about 10 yards. Odd bounce. Multiple Colts players there, but Cam Lewis has it between his legs. Okay, this is really weird. The Bills should have the ball here. They were declared to have the ball, and it looks like it's Bills' ball. But the first down for the Bills, no flag on the play. I guess they just threw that flag to get everyone to stop doing what they're doing. But Alec Anderson comes up with possession of the ball. Codrington's fumbled there. Could have been costly. He's been really good returning the ball for the Bills all season long. That's a mistake that he has made, a rare mistake. But Buffalo lucky to get possession of the ball back, especially with the way everything's been going for them recently. Now, looking to get sustained offense here on this drive. Not a good start. James Cook tackled down for a loss. All right, so not ideal for the Bills. Not ideal for the Bills. 13-10 Indy. 2nd and 11 for the Bills. Flag down on the field, and it's going to be false start on the offense. Really not good for the Bills. False start against Dion Dawkins, allowing this Colts fan base to get back into the game. 2nd and 16 for Buffalo, who once had a 10-point lead in this half. Now down by 3. 2nd and 16. Allen looking, fires for Mac Hollins, who picks it up and gets the first down yardage. Buffalo first down, moving the chains. Mac Hollins picks it up. Good stuff for the Bills there. Mac Hollins, they're showing his bare feet before the game. Yep, he's a different, that's for sure. But hey, if he can make some big time plays, he can do whatever he wants. Josh Allen hands the ball off to James Cook, who gets forward for a gain of 7. Okay, let's go. Keep moving the ball. 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Like I said, the Bills probably going to have a slow, methodical drive here. Try to take a lead, at least tie the game as time is close to expiring in the half. Give the Colts little to no time left on the clock before the half. Allen on play action pass, incomplete. He was under pressure. And just unable to find Dawson Knox there. So, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Bills. They have to get a first down here. It was a handoff, fake handoff to Ray Davis, that is. And Josh Allen was pressured from both sides. 3rd and 4. The Colts crowd is getting loud, getting into it. Khalil Shakir is out wide. And he looks his way. Khalil Shakir with the first down for the Buffalo Bills. Going out of bounds with 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the half. So Shakir, nice play. Getting just enough for that first down yardage. Move those chains and continue pushing the ball down the field on this drive. The Bills defense, remember, the Bills offense has yet to score a touchdown in this game. It was from the defense. The defense had that pick 6 on the opening possession for the Colts. This time it's a handoff to James Cook. Only a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 with 3:25 to go in the quarter. Let's go, Bills. Everybody say go Bills in the comments section. Let's go. 2nd and 9 for the Bills. Inside of Indy territory, Josh Allen sees the coverage. Allen looks deep. Dawson Knox brings it in, moving those chains and gets it inside of the inside of the Indy 20-yard line in the red zone. Go Bills. Let's go. Move those chains. Dawson Knox getting involved in this game. That's his second target on this drive. And this time it's a big-time grab for the Buffalo Bills. Moving the chains all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Bills in the red zone, trying to get their first touchdown of this game. It's a handoff. No, it's not. It's a read option, and it's Josh Allen on the keeper. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen. You haven't had me fooled. Look at that. Josh Allen, touchdown, Buffalo Bills, with an exclamation mark on that drive. Flag is down late. What is this flag? What's a flag? Unsportsmanlike conduct after the touchdown against Spencer Brown, but it's going to stand as a touchdown for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. What a run. Josh Allen keeps it, takes it himself. It's a nice read option play. He reads the defense and he goes all the way to the left, right into the corner of the end zone for the Buffalo Bills. Touchdown. Josh Allen. Josh Allen does a little look to the left. Who are you? He does that. I love it. That's fine. The flag against Spencer Brown, that's all right. Take that flag. You're not going to hit my quarterback like that. That's the message. And Tyler Bass, his point after attempt is up and it's good. 3 for 3 on his kicks today. Bills back in the lead, 17-13. Let's go. That's a grown man run from Josh Allen right there. Absolutely love that. See if the defense can get another stop here. And if I'm Sean McDermott, if the Bills get a stop here on first down, second down, start using those timeouts. Try to get the ball back. Play this aggressive. Don't be conservative. You played aggressive earlier in the game on fourth down, going for it on fourth down, and came back to fight the Bills as the Colts got the turnover on downs. They ended up going down the field and scoring some points. If you're in a position here where you think you can get the ball back, you call the timeouts. You use them. You have them. Put up some more points. That's how I'm thinking. Bills leading 17-13. Let's go. Let's go. Dawson Knox, that grab was great. I love this buff Bills backer, this graphic you've got there. That's pretty sick. Love it. Is he in the gym? Looks like he's in the gym. That's cool. Joshua Allen. Joshua Allen. The guy right here on the jersey. Josh Allen. Relax. We've got this. Let's go. Go Bills. The Buffalo Bills. Back on top right now with a few minutes to go in the first half. Try to get another stop here. Maybe get possession of the ball before the half. Try to get some more points. Who knows? The defense can come up with another interception. That'd be ideal. The Colts, I believe they still have all of their timeouts as well, so I don't think they'll be afraid to run the ball here with Jonathan Taylor. Maybe if Jonathan Taylor can break out a long run, then that puts them in position to at least get 3 points. So I don't think they'd be too afraid to run the ball with 3 timeouts here. But this is going to be this right here, clock management. Let's see how the Bills manage this situation. Up 17-13 before the half. Still the 2-minute warning and still 3 timeouts for both sides. Okay, Colts used 1 timeout. Yes, the Colts used the 1 timeout earlier in the red zone. Josh Allen's touchdown run. Nice stuff. That's classic Josh Allen. Classic. And with that run, Josh Allen ties O.J. Simpson for the second most rushing touchdowns in Buffalo Bills franchise history. That's awesome. Josh Allen, he's been dominant running the football, dominant at the quarterback position. Maybe the best dual threat quarterback of all time. All right. Okay. So Flacco, 8 for 13, 82 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions at this point. 2:14 to go in the second quarter. The Colts trying to put up some points here before the half. Jonathan Taylor gets a handoff, and he gets 4 yards on the play. Yep, he's 2 behind the tie and 3 to surpass him. So Josh Allen's in some elite company there. He is really, like, Josh Allen, he's climbing that ladder in terms of career milestones and achievements and stuff, and just gotta get a Super Bowl. For real. Gotta get a Super Bowl. Josh Allen is him. He's that dude. But boy, oh boy, wouldn't a Super Bowl look great on his resume? And great for the city of Buffalo, the Bills Mafia fan base. Just one. All we need is one. That's it. But after we win one, we'll want more. People say he's overrated. Yeah, that stuff's ridiculous. I think that's more teams that lose to the Bills just trying to poke the bear a little bit, which might not be the smartest thing. It's just trying to get in his head, but it doesn't work, clearly. Josh Allen, I think he's having the best year of his career right now. He's playing clean, efficient football for the most part. He's thrown 3 interceptions with the one earlier today, but he's playing some good football, and that's really impressive. A lot of people were talking about no Gabe Davis, no Stephon Diggs. Look how he has responded this season. It's been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. He's doing great. He's doing great. Josh Allen. This guy right here. See, I wear this. When I watch jerseys at home, I wear this jersey. But when I watch at the game, I got my Bills bunker jersey. That's the way that, I don't know if anyone else has any superstitions. Like, do you have a game day jersey that you have to wear? That's how mine is. I wear my Josh jersey here. I wear my Bills bunker jersey at games. Yes. Josh is the GOAT. Bills Mafia. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a stop, defense. Let's get a stop. For me, it's the Josh Allen jersey. It's a t-shirt. Let's go. Oh, Buffalo. Almost everyone's got to have that Josh Allen jersey or shirt, right? Like, it's Josh Allen. And Dalton Kincaid, not ideal here. Dalton Kincaid is going to the Bills locker room right now. Not good. Hopefully he can get back out there at some point soon. That's something that we'll probably see in the second half. So that's definitely something to monitor, is the status of Dalton Kincaid. Joe Flacco finds downs, tackled short of the line to gain by Rasul Douglas and Dorian Williams. Third down and short coming up for Indy. So Kincaid's injury is a knee injury. He's questionable return. That would be a big blow to this offense without Cooper and Coleman already. So we'll talk about that soon. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor. He's tackled short of the line to gain. Let's go. Brings up 4th down for Indy. And there it is. Sean McDermott using that timeout. That's what I'm talking about. Use that timeout. Force the Colts to make a decision here. Play aggressive. If the Colts go for this, that's fine. You know what? If they end up going down the field, maybe it bites you, but at least you took the chance. The Colts going for it here, that's a big risk. big risk given the field position that they're in, but they're going for it. They're doing it. Bills defense got to come up with a stop. Yeah, they're good. They got the offense out there. That's okay. They're going for it at their own 40-yard line, unless they're just trying to draw them off sides. They're just trying to draw them offside. And they're just trying to draw them off sides. Yep. So flag down. Delay of game. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I'd be a big surprise if they actually went for it at their own 40-yard line, down with 1 minute and 18 seconds to go. 4th and 6, going to force the Colts to punt with 1:18 to go in the second quarter. Let's get some more points on the board. Nice McDermott. That's exactly what I was saying the Bills should have done. I said it before the drive even started, and that's how it plays out. Let's go. It'd be nice to get a blocked punt or something, wouldn't it? That I can't talk into existence. But Codrington calls for a fair catch at the 10-yard line. So the Bills offense going back on to the field with over 1 minute to go. 1:10 to be exact for the Bills to try to get some more points here in the first half. No Dalton Kincaid on this drive. So other people. We've been talking about that next man up mentality. Well, it's even more so now without Dalton Kincaid, without Keelan Coleman, and without Amari Cooper in the mix. Next man up, Quinton Morris. Can you step up? Dawson Knox, can you step up and make another play? More players need to step up for the Bills on this drive with the absence of Dalton Kincaid on this drive. Okay. 2 timeouts for Buffalo at their own 11-yard line. Allen finds Dawson Knox. Gain of about 5. One minute to go. Clock is ticking. Josh Allen and the Bills in the hurry-up offense. And it's going to be a false start against Deion Dawkins. I can see that one from a mile away. It's got to be a false start. Yep. Just call it. Everybody's seen it. There it is. False start. Yep. So that's a couple penalties in this game for Deion Dawkins. So with the penalty, they run 10 seconds off the clock, down to 44 seconds. Allen on 2nd and 9. He finds Ty Johnson in the short passing game. Johnson the Colts take their timeout, bringing up 3rd and 2 for the Bills with 32 seconds left. So this is an important 3rd and 2 to pick up for the Bills. Don't want to give the Colts the ball again. Offense, yeah. Bills Mafia Mania says, come on, offense, step up. Offense got to step up. Josh, what can you do? Maybe Josh keep it himself and go for a gain. Not too sure exactly what they'll draw up here. But got to believe in this unit right here, right now. So they reset the clock from 33 to 37 seconds. 3rd and 2. 2 timeouts remaining for both teams. So either way, you'd anticipate one of these teams uses their timeouts here. Ty Johnson in the backfield alongside Josh Allen. Dawson Knox comes inside. And Allen with a pass to Ty Johnson. Johnson picks up the first down and more. The Bills use the timeout. So using the timeout with 30 seconds left. So the Bills offense now moving the ball. Josh Allen, outside of that interception today, he's played a pretty darn good game, especially considering there's been no Cooper, no Coleman, and now Kincaid's out. Josh Allen playing some good football in this game, as usual. 12 of 19 passes completed for 143 yards and a rushing touchdown. 30 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Buffalo, Josh Allen. Allen's going to step forward. He finds Samuel, but the Colts are indicating it's incomplete. It is incomplete pass. For sure. It is incomplete. Sledge Hockey 101 says, go Bills. Hashtag support the bunker. Hashtag thank you. Let's go. Let's go, Bills. 23 seconds left here in the second quarter. Can Buffalo get some more points on the board before the half? Obviously, Tyler Bass sitting there ready to make a kick after hitting that 61-yard field goal last week. Josh Allen fires. Oh, that one came so close to being intercepted. Deflected off the hands of Khalil Shakir. Brings up 3rd and 10 with 18 seconds and just one timeout for the Bills. So maybe here, take one more shot, but you got to manage the clock properly. Allen. Ooh, Khalil Shakir. If he didn't dive for that ball, that's probably intercepted. So at least Shakir gets his hands on it. 3rd and 10 for the Bills from their own 26-yard line. Josh Allen. He's under pressure. Allen rolling out to his right. He's so dangerous when he does. Allen fires deep. Finds Mac Hollins. Let's go. Mac Hollins gets out of bounds with 8 seconds left on the clock. Wow. Josh Allen just did that. He rolls out to his right, avoids the pressure, breaks the tackle, and then he finds Mac Hollins deep like it's nothing. Unbelievable. This guy's different. 8 seconds to go on the clock. Tyler Bass getting warmed up. Can Josh Allen maybe do a little prayer, send a Hail Mary? Let's see. From the 29-yard line, 8 seconds left. Bills still one timeout to go. Allen looks deep. Out of bounds, though. He fired that right at the fans. So, 2 seconds to go. Just take some time off the clock. That's Tyler Bass come on the field as time is set to expire in the half. Mac Hollins. The Mac attack. I streamed Mac Hollins in fantasy this week. Isn't that something else? That's crazy. Who would have thought Mac Hollins would be playing on a fantasy team? Okay. Tyler Bass. 47 yards. Bass. The field goal attempt is time set to expire in the half. It is up. And it is good. Tyler Bass. This guy, Tyler Bass. He does it again. 20-13 Bills lead. Tyler Bass comes up with a big time kick last week with 61 yards out with time expiring in the game. just as time was about to expire. 5 seconds left on the clock in that game. This time, as time expires in the half, adds on to the Bills' lead, makes it a 6-point game. Indy gets the ball back to start the next half. Those points so important to build on that lead. Tyler Bass drilled that thing 47 yards out, right down the middle. Sure, he has the benefit of being indoors, but you know what? Every single kick for this guy matters right now. It's been tough for him. It's been tough sledding for him up until last week. And last week could be a massive confidence booster for a kicker who's much like a goalie in hockey or soccer, where the confidence, it's all about what's going on in between your ears. The confidence means everything for a kicker who's alone out there. Just him and his holder. And he goes out there. He converts on that kick. He converts on the kick. 20-13, Bills lead. Love it. Absolutely love it. Because there were some opportunities to build. 1 point 30-10 after having a 10-0 lead. But they recovered. It's all about that recovery. Josh Allen goes down the field, rushes for a touchdown, and then Tyler Bass converts to the Bills. I got to give credit to Sean McDermott on that defensive drive there, the last offensive possession for the Indianapolis Colts. He made a gutsy timeout call, which I was calling for him to do that, and he did it. And it ends up going back the other way for Buffalo. They get possession, and they take full advantage of it by scoring a field goal, getting some more points on the board, making it a 6-point game. Now, the Bills, obviously, there's some stuff that they have to clean up here in this second half if they want to continue holding a lead, if they want to come out victorious. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Right now, 20-13, Buffalo. Let's go. Ryan Robertson says, new to the bunker, loving it from Mississippi. Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching all the way from Mississippi. It means a lot to have subscribers worldwide. Bills Mafia is everywhere. And I appreciate you watching from Mississippi, Buffalo. If you're in Alaska, wherever you are watching, I've seen viewers in Australia, Puerto Rico. It means a lot to me. Bills Bunker worldwide, Bills Mafia worldwide. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to subscribe to the channel and share this video. Share this live stream with everyone you know. Click that like button. Helps out in a big time way. Let's go. Hashtag Tyler Bass. Bass is back, baby. Buying a Bass jersey as we speak. Swagger Bass. Bass is the story right now for the Buffalo Bills. He's doing some good stuff. I got a Tyler Bass autographed helmet. It's not back there, actually. It's over in the other area. But let's go. In front of me, I've got right here, this one here, Micah Hyde. Could we see him return soon? Potentially. We see Tyler Bass come back. We might see Micah Hyde make a comeback. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. I'm anticipating that sometime, maybe in the bye week. But Tyler Bass, great stuff from Bass. Huge stuff from Tyler Bass. Love to see him getting his confidence back. I will admit I was critical of Tyler Bass just a few weeks ago. We know that he has the ability to make kicks. If he can continue building on this confidence, that's good. Obviously, we all want Tyler Bass to succeed. We want Tyler Bass to succeed as Bills fans. That's our guy. It was a struggle watching him for a while, though. No doubt. But he's building that confidence back up in between his ears. It's all mental, and it's a huge boost for him. So let's go over some stats here from the first half. Everybody, let me know your final score predictions at this point right now. I'm going to check out some stats here. We'll share my screen so we can look at some stats. Okay. So in the first half, that's a concern right there. 114 rushing yards for the Indianapolis Colts. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor has been really hard to slow down. He always is. And the Bills, they have a history of struggling against him. Obviously, last time the Bills and Colts played each other, the Colts had 5 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor had 5 touchdowns in what was a blowout victory. This time, the Bills, they hold the lead. They have pretty even time of possession, 15:08 to 14:50. Penalties for the Bills, 5 penalties for 35 yards, not ideal. Couple mostly on the offensive line. Spencer Brown, that 15-yard penalty, we'll take that. Honestly, you'll take that 15-yard penalty if you're Spencer Brown and you're a Bills fan because you stand up for your quarterback. That's fine. Deion Dawkins, a couple penalties in this game, a couple false starts. Don't want to see those. Those are just costly things. But overall, solid stuff from the Bills. Pretty even game at this point in time. The Bills' defense really helped out the offense in that first half when they came up with a huge pick 6 on the first offensive possession of the game. First time the Colts went out on offense, you had a big time pick 6 from Taron Johnson. And then if you look at the player stats here, Josh Allen, 13 of 23 for 188 yards through the air, 1 interception, 3 rushes, 14 yards on the ground, had that rushing touchdown. Not much from Ray Davis in this game, just the 1 carry. Mac Hollins, 2 receptions for 60 yards. And I said this, I actually streamed Mac Hollins in fantasy this week. That's one of the riskier plays for sure. But I figured because of no Keon Coleman and no Amari Cooper, that's obviously something that's huge. Dalton Kincaid right now, he has 2 receptions for 24 yards, but he is questionable to return with that knee injury. So hopefully they can get him back. If you look at the Colts side of things, Joe Flacco, not ideal. 9 of 14 passes completed, so that's not too bad. But 2 of those attempts also were interceptions. 1 touchdown through there. That's a big problem there, though. Jonathan Taylor, 16 carries, 107 yards on the ground, averaging 6.7 yards per carry. So you got to find a way to slow him down. The receivers, they've been held in check for the most part. A.D. Mitchell, Josh Downs, they've both made a few plays. Alec Pierce had that 1 nice reception for a first down. But really, the Bills, they need to slow down Jonathan Taylor. That is the big concern right now for the Bills, is slowing down Jonathan Taylor. If you can do that, then you're golden. You're golden. Okay, let's get some comments here. Big Norm says 31-28 Bills score prediction. It's possible, I guess, if you get so you need 11 points. So maybe there's some ways of getting that. And then can't believe week 2 in the hospital. Arm snapped in half, wanting bask on, now loving him. Ooh, arm snapped in half. That sounds painful. Hopefully your arm is recovered. But yeah, see, Tyler Bass, he's turned things around. It's great to see. It is great to see it. Bills fan 1970 says Mahomes sacked deep in Kansas City territory. I'm not too sure what the score of that game is right now. Let me see. I'm going to check the score of that game. Curious, because I do have the Broncos on the spread. The Broncos are winning. Wow. Okay. So I have the Broncos I have the Broncos on the spread of that game at plus 7.5 points. Now I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna check see if I can find anything new, any news about Dalton Kincaid, because obviously that is a huge. Okay, so 26 minutes ago from Buffalo Bills PR, injury update says Dalton Kincaid is questionable to return. So I'll find that X post for you here, and I will share it on my screen just in a moment. That is a concern. Dalton Kincaid, obviously. No, you don't have. So right now, there's no Cooper, there's no Coleman. Now you're telling me Kincaid is questionable return with a knee injury? Bills just can't catch a break at all. That's brutal. Typically, it's been on the defensive side of things that the Bills get those injuries. But right now, it is on the offense. The offense has just been facing a barrage of injuries right now. It's brutal. It's tough sledding out there for the Bills in terms of that injury front. Okay. JP says he just got an update for Kincaid. I'm going to see if I can find anything newer. What's the latest word I can find? Dalton Kincaid. That Jacob guy says, go Bills from Australia. Hey, the land down under. Let's go. Let's go. I love seeing that. I had a great time in Australia. I went there a few years back now, actually. I got a thing right here. I'll show you. Let me pull this out. So my time in Australia, I went Port Lincoln, South Australia. Yeah. See this right here? Great white sharks. I went diving with the great white sharks. That was a blast. So Australia, I love going to the land down under. I gotta get back there sometime. It's a long flight, but Australia is awesome. I went there, Melbourne, and when I went there, I saw some Bills jerseys too. I was there 2019 when the Bills played against the Cincinnati Bengals for their home opener. I remember watching the Bills-Bengals game. It was bright and early. I was in Gold Coast when that happened, when I was watching there. So, shout out to Australia. Thanks for watching. Go Bills from Sonora, Mexico. Let's go. Eric, shout out to you watching from Mexico. That's somewhere I haven't been. I got to get there sometime. And everyone, I want to know where you're watching from. Let's go. Let's make that a trend. Let me know where you're watching from. Where are you tuning into the Bills Bunker? Where are you supporting the Bills from? Let me know in the comments. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Helps out in a big time way. Trying to figure out what's going on with Dalton Kincaid. If there is any new injury update. Tampa, Florida. I've been there. I've been to Tampa, Florida. And I would like to go again soon. I want to go to the Buccaneers Stadium. That's a stadium I've wanted to go to for a while. But the Bills don't play there very often. That's a once every 8 years kind of thing. So when the Bills go to Tampa Bay, I will be there for sure. Florida, it's a great time. I went to Miami last season for the Bills Dolphins game. That was fun. So Indy is set to receive the second half kickoff here. Let's go. Kansas City, 50 miles north of Kansas City, Missouri. So next week's a big game for John here. Kansas City Bills. Go Bills. Yeah, hopefully the Bills get those bragging rights so you can wear your Bills merch loud and proud all around the Kansas City, Missouri area. Love it. I love it. Let's go. So next week is a big week. But right now, the Bills, they got to close out this win. Here we go. So, 15 minutes, third quarter, Indianapolis coming out offensively. Bills lead by 6 points. As you see up on my trusty scoreboard, it is 20-13 for the Buffalo Bills. And here, it's a big game. If the Bills can get this win, they advance to 8-2 on the season. If the Colts can get the win, they move to 5-5 and keep their playoff hopes alive. Keep trying to fight for AFC South playoff spot. But right now, the Bills are going to try to crush those dreams. Jonathan Taylor runs the right on the outside, as he so often does, and the Bills adjusting to that on the game plan on the first play. Greg Rousseau making a tackle. If you look back at the highlights from that first half, so often Jonathan Taylor was running to the right on the outside, and he was finding his lanes there. Now the Bills, they covered it up on the right, covering it up, preventing Jonathan Taylor from breaking another big run. It was always going to the right. He did have that one big draw play down the middle, but there, That's exactly what you need to do. Try to take Jonathan Taylor away and minimize the damage that he creates. Jonathan Taylor, it's a play action pass for Flacco. Taron Johnson with a sack. Let's go, Taron Johnson. Flex those muscles. You got it. Taron Johnson, pick 6, sack. Taron Johnson, have yourself a day. That is a big-time day from Taron Johnson, the best nickel corner in the NFL. That's huge. Joe Flacco is like a statue in the pocket. If you can get pressure on him, then you can get some big-time plays. If you can take away the coverage, you get some pressure on him. Flacco. Oh, he almost got taken down by Von Miller, but he finds Sermon on that play. 4th down coming up. They're going to have to punt that ball. Brandon Condrington, he fumbled earlier in this game. Condrington has been a steal since he was acquired by the Bills in exchange for a 7th-round draft pick at the beginning of the season. He's a special teams punt returner. Rookie. But Condrington, he has an opportunity here to maybe take one to the house. Let's go. Condrington. He brings it in at the 15-yard line. Condrington runs out to his right. He gets tackled. No, not taking it to the house that time, but it's a nice return. And now Buffalo's offense going out there with 12:48 to go in the third quarter for their first possession of this second half. Try to add to their lead some more. At one point, the Bills, their largest lead in this game was by 10 points. Right now, leading by 6. Touchdown. Let's go. Maybe go for a 2-point conversion after that. Then you have a 14-point lead. Let's go. You can make this a 2-possession game with a big-time drive right here, right now. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Let's go. Josh Allen, 17, right here, this guy. Let James Cook, Ray Davis maybe get some more involvement here in this game. He's only got that 1 carry. Mac Hollins, yes, I'm streaming Mac Hollins in fantasy this week. I can't believe I never thought I'd play Mac Hollins in fantasy, but this week I am. I have Keon Coleman on my injured reserve. So I said, you know what? Mac Hollins, I'm calling your name. I've signed Mac Hollins to my fantasy team lineup. How many points does he have for me? I'm not sure. He has 2 receptions for 60 yards, though. If he has one more of those big catches, ooh, we're cooking. Let's go. Got James Cook in one of my fantasy lineups as well. Let's go. I'm curious to hear more about the status of Dalton Kincaid soon. But let's go. We have over 30 people watching here on YouTube right now. Click like if you haven't yet. Click that thumbs up button. Helps out in a big time way. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share this video on your social media or with friends via text message. However you want to share it. Let them know to join the Bills Bunker chat right here. And let's get lively. Let's cheer on our Bills Mafia. Let's support Bills Mafia right here. Bills Mafia Mania. I have a lot of Bills players in fantasy. It's because you're a Bills homer, and so am I, okay? We got to support our Bills, and we want to see them succeed, so we pick them in fantasy. We know most about this team probably. So, Bills fantasy, I'd love to know, who do you have on your lineup? How many of them are injured? Hopefully not too many, but there are. Coleman and Cooper are both hurt. Amari Cooper's trade stock went really, really high up after the Bills traded for him just a few weeks back. But here we go. Bills offense ready for their first possession of the second half. 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Allen hands it off to James Cook. He just keeps falling forward. 5 yards every single time he touches the ball. It's good. Good gain for the Bills there. Let's go. Keep it up consistently. Those 5-yard gains, they're going to wear out that defense of the Indianapolis Colts. Caesar says James Cook needs to score a touchdown. Maybe he's got a little bet on it. It would be nice to see James Cook get a touchdown because I have him on one of my fantasy teams as well. Okay, let James Cook. Josh Allen finds Curtis Samuel, who's tackled for a loss there. So Curtis Samuel, he's been getting involved more and more in this game, but unfortunately, he gets tackled for a loss on that play. Dropped his last target earlier, but based off of the production that we've seen from Curtis Samuel in the past, any sort of production is good. We'll take what we can get from him in this game. 3rd and 6 coming up. Going to force the ball into the hands of Josh Allen. All right, 3rd and 6. Quinton Morris in motion, so no Dalton Kincaid on the field right now. Allen finds Khalil Shakir, but he's going to be touched down just short of the line to gain. It's going to bring up 4th down and inches, 4th down and 1. See what Sean McDermott wants to do here. They're going up to the line on 4th and inches. It's the snowplow. Allen can't be stopped. You can't stop this guy. 6'5", 237 pounds of pure muscle. Man, let's go. He's got that arm. He's got those legs. Try taking him down. That's our MVP right there. Snowplow. Let's go. You already know. Josh Allen, 17. 1st down. Keep moving that ball. Keep moving the ball. Let's go. Ray Davis is the man in the backfield with Josh Allen. Ray Davis gets the handoff. He only gets forward for a gain of 1. Runs into a wall of Colts defenders. But look who it is. It's Dalton Kincaid back out on the field. Good news for the Buffalo Bills as he departed in the first half, towards the end of the first half with a knee injury, but he is back out there. So that is really good stuff to see your former 1st-round pick back out on the field. Obviously, so many injuries to this Bills offense. Don't want to see any more. Dalton Kincaid back out there is huge news for Buffalo. Ray Davis, Josh Allen in the backfield again. Allen, he's under pressure. He looked for Tyrell Shavers down the middle of the field. Not a name you've heard too much, and that's because he's been on the practice squad most of the season. Unfortunately, falls incomplete. 3rd and 9 for Buffalo. Let's see what Joe Brady schemes up here on this play. 3rd and 9. Got to pick up 9 yards to get the 1st down and extend this drive. Here we go. Khalil Shakir moves over to the inside slot. Allen. Allen's pass gets deflected into the air, and it goes back 10 yards. Wow, not ideal for the Bills. So, 4th and 9, and the Bills are going to be forced to punt this football away. They sent the pressure. Indy sent the pressure, gets the hand up. Nice play there from the Colts linebacker. And the Bills lucky that the deflection goes backwards instead of forwards towards the Colts defenders. Otherwise, it could have resulted in the 2nd interception of the game for Josh Allen. Sam Martin's punt is coming up. Martin on to punt this ball away. Sam Martin. His punt. Wow, it goes deep, deep, deep. Oh, let's go. That is a special teams play right there. That is an amazing bounce. It looked like it was going to go into the end zone for a touchback, but no, it takes the perfect bounce back inside the 5-yard line. The Bills touch it. There's three different phases to the game of football. It is offense, defense, special teams, and the Bills' special teams have been money in this game. You have, well, outside of that one kick return fumble from Codrington, the Bills ended up recovering it. But what you have in this game is money on special teams. Tyler Bass with field goal conversions, successful, especially the one at the end of the half. That was huge. And then what do you have there? A massive flip of the field position. Now the Colts got to go all the way down the field and they have to try to put that ball in the end zone. They've done it once in this game. It's not going to be easy against this fired-up Bills defense, though. Buff Bills backer says that was a beautiful kick from Sam Martin. Sure was. I actually met Sam Martin earlier this year as he was going into the stadium. He stopped, said, "Go Bills. Let's go." Bills Mafia Mania has Kincaid, Davis, Allen, Cook, Cooper, and Keon on his fantasy lineup. Oh, boy. Man. You love them Bills, and it shows. I mean, that's a lot. Is that all on the same team? Because if so, the team's kind of hurting right now a little bit. Steph says we need to get Jake to 10K subs. Hey, yeah, let's go. Right now, I'm over 8,000 subscribers, closing in on 9 and then 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't yet, click subscribe, like this video, click that thumbs up button here. Helps out in a big time way. Keep letting me know your thoughts on this game. And I'm going to be at every home game for the Buffalo Bills for the rest of the season. I'm also going to another road game here. And when I'm not at the games, I'm going to be doing this right here. Doing these live stream reactions, talking to you, talking about the Buffalo Bills. We're going to be watching. And you know what? I got some primetime matchups coming up for live stream reactions as well in the coming weeks here. So stay tuned for all that. GBA Jello says, you think Dalvin Cook going to score? Like, you mean Dalvin Cook from the Cowboys? I'm not even sure if he's playing. I would assume he's playing. Dalvin Cook. I mean, let's just hope James Cook scores, okay? That's what I'm going to say. Let's hope James Cook scores because we can use another touchdown for the Bills right now. Dalvin Cook, I'm not too sure how involved he's been getting with the Dallas Cowboys. I haven't seen many. Okay, James Cook. Okay, yeah, James Cook. I think that James Cook. I actually have Ray Davis to score a touchdown, so I would like James Cook to score, but I'm thinking that Ray Davis gets a touchdown in this game. I think they get him involved in the red zone in this game if they get there. No need to worry. It's all good. I was a little confused there for a second. Keenan Allen. Yeah, Keenan Allen. You mean Josh Allen? Okay, here we go. 2nd and 7 for the Colts. At their 5-yard line, Flacco finds A.D. Mitchell, the rookie receiver from Texas, who gets a first down for the Colts. So A.D. Mitchell, he had a pretty high draft stock this year, and then he dropped far into the second round for the Colts to snag him up. He hasn't been too involved in the passing game yet this season, but with the injury to Michael Pittman Jr., he's expected to step up. He has 3 receptions so far today. That one probably his biggest one to date. Christian Benford's covering him now, so he's going to be locked up. Flacco. Play action pass. Oh, he finds A.D. Mitchell again. A.D. Mitchell gets the first down for the Indianapolis Colts. So A.D. Mitchell, that rookie from Texas, making some big plays against a team that passed on him. I'm sure that's something that is inside of the mind of A.D. Mitchell. Is every team passed on him? Okay. 2nd and 8 for the Colts. They have moved the ball a little bit here on this drive. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Let's go, Bills. You got to come up with a stop. It's play action pass for Flacco. Flacco looking deep. He finds Alec Pierce for a first down and more, flipping the field all the way into Buffalo territory. So, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Not ideal. Alec Pierce, he's a deep threat receiver. That's his second long catch of this game. Both catches have been for 15-plus yards. The Bills run a lot of that cover zone defense, but what the Colts like to do is they like to go deep. A lot of deep passes or running it underneath, just like this. Jonathan Taylor. Luckily, the Bills come up with a big stop there. I've said this multiple times. They need to slow down Jonathan Taylor in this game. Jonathan Taylor had over 100 rushing yards in the first half. This time, Damar Hamlin comes in, helps out on the tackle. Okay, come on now. 6-point game. Second and 10 for the Colts. Joe Flacco. The pressure is coming. Flacco. Oh, let's go. It is taken out, and the Bills have the ball. The Bills have the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Damar Hamlin comes up with the fumble recovery for the Buffalo Bills. Joe Flacco, he had the ball. He was going to throw it. It gets taken out. And that is the third turnover of the game for Joe Flacco and this Indianapolis Colts offense. Flacco, that is taken out by Greg Rousseau. Swats that ball out. Damar Hamlin falls on top of it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big play. Big play for the Bills defense. And now the Buffalo Bills offense takes over an amazing field position. So that goes back to that special teams play. That special teams punt from Sam Martin flipped the ball all the way down to the field, flipping field possession. And then the Colts, they have to move the ball down the field a little bit. And right around midfield, Greg Rousseau swats the ball out, forces the fumble, and the Bills take over right around midfield. So now, really, 20 yards gets you in field goal position for your kicker who has been gaining confidence. This is huge. Primetime Hamlin, Damar Hamlin. Say what you want about him. He has been having a big year this year. This has been a breakout year for him. A lot of people didn't have any confidence in him, but Damar Hamlin, gotta respect what he's doing this year. And Greg Rousseau comes up with a big time play for the Bills. Let's go. Oh, that's crazy. Let's go. Let's go. Love it. Let's go. Click like if you haven't yet. Let's go. Let's go. I keep saying let's go. I'm fired up. I'm fired up by that Bills defensive play. The Bills defense has been kind of bailing out the Bills offense in this game. Let's be real. 7 of the points that the Bills have are from the Bills defense. The Bills had that pick six to start this game. Taron Johnson with a pick six on the Colts' first offensive possession. Then, obviously, the Colts throw an interception in this game. And after that, gives the Bills an opportunity to put up some more points. And now, a forced fumble. So the defense has been bailing out the offense. Without the performance that we're seeing from the Bills defense, the Bills would be losing right now. But the defense has come up to play. I've said it earlier, pretty recently, in the last 15 minutes. There's 3 phases of the games of football. The offense might not be having their best game. That's pretty obvious, pretty evident. And I think that was expected coming into this game without Keon Coleman and Amari Cooper. But now the defense has come alive. The special teams unit, same thing. So what we're seeing right now is solid. It's really complimentary football from the Bills. Complimentary football. If the offense isn't going to go out there and dominate like they usually do, other phases of the game. Defense, we got you. Special teams, we got you. Josh Allen now rolls out to his right. He throws an interception right into the hands of Moore. That's a crazy catch from Moore, to be honest. That's an amazing play by Moore. And an ill-advised pass from Josh Allen. So that's the second interception of the game from Josh Allen here. It was a play-action pass. Josh Allen rolls out to his right, and he was looking for Curtis Samuel, who's been getting beat by Moore in this game on multiple occasions. Moore almost came up with an interception earlier in this game. This time he comes up with a pick, And Josh Allen can't believe it. That is just one heck of a play from Moore. Wow. That's my face right now. Like, ooh, wow. Steph with the super sticker. Thank you so much. Spreading the love. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody here, right here on the Bills bunker. The Colts have possession of the ball now. But yeah, that really means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Steph. And thank you, everybody, for being here. So the first play of the Colts offensive possession after they took over with the interception, it is a incomplete pass. Now the Colts going to go back for 2nd and 10. Kenny Moore, the second. He's having himself a game. 2nd and 10. And Flacco hands it off to Jonathan Taylor. Dorian Williams comes up with a big-time play. So let's see if the Bills can continue playing that complementary football. If the defense can continue stepping up and making plays while the offense is struggling. At least hold the Colts to a field goal here, and that's huge. Huge if the Bills can do that. 3rd and 8. Maybe if the Bills can come up with a turnover of their own, that would be even better. We'll see if they can do it once again. You're asking from a lot for your defense right now. Pierce is the receiver in motion. And Flacco looks 80 Mitchell's way, picks up the reception, 1st down before going out of bounds. So the Indianapolis Colts moving those chains, getting into field goal range here with 4:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Colts hurrying up offensively. This has got to be 80 Mitchell's best game. 5 receptions, 58 yards. Oh, Taron Johnson almost came up with another interception. He's been all over the field in this game. So close to having his 2nd pick. And if he caught that, no one was catching up to him. He would have been gone for another pick 6. Ooh, that's tough bounce for the Bills. That's their 2nd almost interception. Deflected pass that just dropped to the turf before someone could catch it. Okay. Flacco hands it off to Jonathan Taylor. Okay. We've got ourselves quite the ball game here. Let's go, everybody. Click like if you haven't yet. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone here watching. Let's get this going. 3rd and 7. Bills need a big time stop. Use the like button as your Go Bills button. Come on now. Let's go. Flacco looks middle of the field. Josh Downs. Terrell Bernard would not let him get away. Big time stop, forcing a 4th and short at the 20-yard line. The Colts, they're going to go for it. Steichen says, let's go for it. Let's go for it. They're playing they're playing to win this game. They're not playing not to lose. The Colts, 4-5. This game means so much for Indy. They're trying to get back to an even record, trying to fight for their playoff lives. It's 4th and short. Flacco. There it is. Quinton Jefferson with a sack in his 1st game back in a Bills uniform, wearing number 71. It's a little different than what we've seen in the past, but Quinton Jefferson, the big man inside. That's that instant impact that I've talked about in the past. Quinton Jefferson, he has experience in a Bills uniform under Sean McDermott. He has experience in the Bills' defensive scheme. 2020 was a pretty good year for the Buffalo Bills, if you remember. Quinton Jefferson had a good year with the Bills then. Picks up a sack here. He wasn't being utilized properly in Cleveland. He wasn't producing there. And now he comes back to Buffalo for the 2nd time in his career, and he makes a big-time play. That's a huge play. The Colts pick that up. they're just going to continue moving the ball down the field. Who knows? Maybe they get a touchdown and take the lead. But no, Quinton Jefferson comes up with a big-time play. Welcome back, Quinton Jefferson. Let's go. Love it. Like to see Jordan Phillips make a play next. That'd be huge. Right now, Quinton Jefferson makes a play for the Bills. Got a low-scoring game. Low-scoring game here in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium. 20-13. I mean, I'm not surprised. I figured it'd be a lot of handing the ball off with a lot of injuries on the offensive side of the ball for both teams. I mean, you look at Indianapolis. They're missing their top receiver, and Michael Pittman Jr. The Bills missing their two top dogs, and Amari Cooper and Keon Coleman. So it makes a lot of sense. Steph with another super sticker. Once again, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to use all these super stickers. I'm going to use all that to go towards making improvements to the channel. So it means so much to me. Thank you very much. She says, great show today. And thank you. Trying to bring the energy. The Buffalo Bills, they're not making it easy. But this game, it's coming down to the wire, and we're in for an exciting finish. You're not going to want to miss the ending here. Bills Mafia Mania says I might get the score right. I don't remember what your score prediction was. Remind me. Remind me what the score prediction was. But I don't think mine's very likely at this point. I said 24-20, so unless the Bills get two safeties or something. But no, the 24 is going to be hard to reach. Maybe something like 27-20 is a possibility. That's a possibility for this game to land on, which would be interesting considering the over-under on this game was set at 47 points. It's almost like Vegas knows something. 27-13. That's good. That's a good one. Okay. Hopefully the Bills can get those 7 points right here. James Cook. Cook picks up a gain of 15 yards for a first down and more. Let the running backs eat. Let James Cook and let Ray Davis put the Sweet Baby Ray sauce on top. Let's go. Quinton Jefferson was a man on a mission on that play. I love it. It's a handoff for James Cook. It's a draw play, and Cook back-to-back big gains for the run game. James Cook getting a gain of at least 9 yards, 9 yards there. If you see there, Deion Dawkins was the offensive tackle that pulled inside, clearing out the way for Cook, at least to get to the third level of the defense. The safeties having to come in on the tackle there. Let's go. 2nd and 1. Mac Hollins in motion again. See him moving around a lot in this game. Allen hands it off to Cook. Finds his way forward for the first down. Let's go. Let James cook. Let him cook. And they're showing right now on the screen here. Next Sunday, doubleheader, 4:25. Chiefs at Bills. That's going to be a big-time game. No doubt about it. But right now, the Bills got to win this game if they want that game to really, really have some big-time meaning behind it. And can somebody please update me on the score of the Broncos-Chiefs game? I'm really wanting to know that. Okay, here we go. Josh Allen finds Khalil Shakir. That is a gain of nothing on the play. How many points does Cook got you? Because I have him in one of my leagues as well. Broncos 14, Chiefs 13. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So that game's coming down to the wire too. And it's no surprise, obviously, the Broncos and the Chiefs, they are division rivals. It's much like the Bills-Dolphins or the Bills-Jets. Like, those games are typically going to be close. Chiefs don't blow a lot of teams out. They really don't. Josh Allen. Allen finds Mac Hollins, my fantasy streamer. Mac Hollins, 3 receptions, and they're all for first downs. The Mac attack. Let's go. Oh, they're showing the Indy Colt mascot going through the table. Yeah, that's, you know what? We got to put them through a table because this is our team. This is our Bills. Let's go. Let's go. You don't do that. You don't do that table thing. You don't do that table thing. That's our thing. That's only our thing. They set themselves up. Just watch. Just watch. We're going to get them back for that one. I can't believe they did that. Get the table. It is pretty funny. Their mascot's pretty funny, but get the tables out. That's our thing. And Mr. Brightside, yeah, Mr. Brightside. Yeah, Mr. Brightside's our Bills love Mr. Brightside. I might have a version of Mr. Brightside coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. I might be singing my own version. I mean, it is the fourth quarter. Y'all want me to sing Mr. Brightside? We'll see. We'll see what people say. But right now, Bills are driving down the field. Mac Hollins with another big-time reception. All right. It's almost time for Mr. Brightside. It is the fourth quarter is when Mr. Brightside happens at Highmark Stadium. And it's when the Bills are on offense, too. So, do we need to bring that energy? I don't know if you want to hear me sing, to be honest. So, right now, Mac Hollins has 9.4 fantasy points for me. Who would have ever thought that Mac Hollins would be the guy getting the fantasy points? Playing Mr. Brightside when we win the Super Bowl against the Lions. The Bills-Lions, that would be one heck of a Super Bowl matchup, wouldn't it? 2 passionate fan bases. Neither of them have won the Super Bowl. It would be passionate. It would be passionate. It would be a great Super Bowl. That would be iconic. Bills-Lions Super Bowl would be different. It would be different. So, Steph wants to go to the Detroit game. Yeah, Detroit would be a good game to go to. I mean, 2 great teams. Detroit's a great fan base. It would be interesting for sure. Be an interesting game. Ford Field. It would be interesting. Here we go. Ray Davis on the handoff. Not enough of a gain there. Dalton Kincaid downgraded to doubtful with the knee injury, in case you didn't hear that. So, not ideal. Another injury for the Bills. He does not look like he's coming back in. He's not going to come back in. I'd be really surprised if he does. So, the Bills offense going to have to do without 3 of their top targets. Mac Hollins, step up. James Cook, step up. Let's go. Everybody eat. Josh Allen finds Khalil Shakir. Shakir! He gets just 1 yard shy of the first yard to gain there. So we're going to bring up 3rd down and short. Once again, Khalil Shakir, he eats up on that underneath stuff. And 3rd and 1. It's a snowplow play for Allen. I think he might have been stopped short here. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I want to put the final nail in the coffin for these Colts. Go for it. Pick up the 1st down. Snowplow again. Snowplow again. Run it down their throats. Let's go. They've got a good interior defensive line. I don't care. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. And only Josh Allen can do these things. Timeout called by the Bills. Jeff R says, destroy my Colts, please. My team is trash and has been trashed with this coaching staff. Plus, I've always been a Bills fan since Kelly and Andre Reed and Thurman Thomas. Well, I'm not sure if we're destroying the Colts. It's a pretty close game, but I mean, it would be nice to beat the Colts for sure. It would be nice. Jeff R, my Colts need to be booted out of Indy. So Colts fans, as you can see, they're not too high on their team right now. And I'm not sure if you've been here before, Jeff, but I do these live play-by-play reactions to games that I'm not actually at. I go to every Bills home game, and I go to some road games as well. So I do live coverage from the stadium. So stay tuned for all that. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We got 4th and 1 coming up. Hopefully we can destroy your Colts. Let's go. Josh Allen on the keeper. Josh Allen. Yes. Push him forward. Let's go. That's a gain of 4, maybe 5. First down. Never a doubt on that one. That's our guy right there. Josh Allen, number 17. And the clock keeps winding down. It's a fresh set of downs. So they just keep pushing Allen. Allen's feet aren't even on the ground here. They're carrying him. Look at Josh. They're punching the ball out at Josh. He's just like standing in there. That's crazy. Let's go. Josh Allen hands the ball to James Cook. Cook gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So now inside the 10-yard line, everything's going to start to shorten up a little bit. It's gonna be some tighter defense. So you got to really come up with a good red zone plan here. So far, 2 trips to the red zone resulted in a touchdown and a field goal for Buffalo. We're going to try to add another 6 points here on this drive. Second and goal from the 10-yard line. Allen's going to keep it. He's going to run, but he's taken down just at the line of scrimmage. So he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but still nothing going there on that play. 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and goal coming up. Okay. 3rd and goal from the 10. Bills stagnant on their last 2 plays. 11-13 to go here in the 4th quarter. You got an empty backfield. It's Allen with 5 out wide. Allen, he's facing the pressure, looking for the end zone. Looks way, way deep in the end zone, as really didn't want to test that secondary. Go off the field, take the points. It's going to be a field goal attempt coming up for Tyler Bass. It's going to be a field goal attempt for Tyler Bass coming up. Let's see if Tyler Bass can stick with it, believe in Bass. Bass with the boot. 4th and goal, 11:01, 28 yards out. Tyler Bass, the kick is up, and it is good. Tyler Bass, once again, with a field goal. That is good for the Bills. Let's go, Bass. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Tyler Bass having himself quite the day. This is big-time stuff for Tyler Bass. Like I've said multiple times, in between the ears, this is huge for his confidence. Building off of last week, 2 big games in a row, that can be huge for him moving forward. And with some big-time games ahead on the schedule, it's huge. It's huge for the Bills. I mean, right now, Buffalo adding on to their lead, up by 10 points now, so it's a 2-possession game. Still a lot of time left on the clock. Potentially coming down to the wire here. If the Bills can make a stop here, they're really putting themselves in better field position than they're putting themselves in better position. Coming up with a big-time stop here would go a long way. And, I mean, no Dalton Kincaid coming back. At least he's doubtful. So right now, anything you can get defensively. If a turnover, that would be massive for the Buffalo Bills. If you haven't yet, click that like button. Click subscribe if you're new here, and share this video with everyone you know, your friends, your parents, your family. Let's go. Let's get more Bills Mafia football fans in here, and let's continue this Bills Mafia stuff. Let's go. Let's go. Let's break some tables. Let's get a win here for the Buffalo Bills. We're so close, closing in on an 8-2 record, closing in on our first win in Indianapolis since 1990s. Doug Flutie was the quarterback the last time the Bills won in Indianapolis. So you know what? It's time to get a win. They got to get a win here. They're in position to do it. Mistake-free football the rest of the way. And the win is yours. 23-13, Buffalo. It's a close game. It's a close game. Close game here. So, let's go. Nominate Bills Bunker Fan of the Year. Hey, that'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. I'd appreciate it. Mafia. We the Mafia. Bills Mafia. We the Mafia. 10:58 to go. Bills up by 10 points. So, that's a lot of blue, red, and white. Red, white, blue Bills fans at the Lucas Oil Stadium there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're closing in on a big-time finish here. Joe Flacco and the Colts. Joe Flacco's been in this position quite a few times in his NFL career. Down late in games. He's a veteran. He understands the moment. It's never too big for Flacco. But can the Bills defense come up with a big stop or two? I believe in them to do it. We're just going to have to see it. Joe Flacco. He's kind of been getting back in a groove here late in this game. After throwing 2 interceptions to start this game, he's been in a bit of a groove. But the Bills defense, they're coming up with some bend but don't break mentality. They're coming up with stops when they need them. Now, got to come up with some big-time plays. Hopefully, force a turnover. Flacco finds Josh Downs for a first down. So what Joe Flacco's doing, if you haven't caught on, Joe Flacco, when he gets the ball, he's reading the defense really quickly. He's finding a receiver that's open. He's taking what the defense gives to him. He's moving the ball really quickly because he knows that he can't move. He knows he's slow. He knows that. And he's getting rid of the ball before the pressure can get to him. There it is, another first down pass brought in by A.D. Mitchell. So the former Texas receiver having himself quite a big game. This is breakout performance in the NFL for A.D. Mitchell. Quietly having a big game. He's bringing in a lot of first down receptions, but not really getting into the end zone or anything like that. 10 minutes to go. 10-point game. Colts inside of Bills territory now. Flacco. It's a play-action pass. Flacco. Oh! Intercepted! Taylor Rapp! Taylor Rapp off the deflection. Joe Flacco. 1, 2, 3 interceptions for the old man Flacco. And that's right into the hands of Taylor Rapp, who last year he put a wrap on the division title for the Bills against Miami. And this time he could be putting a wrap on this game for the Buffalo Bills. Interception. Let's go. Taylor Rapp with a big-time play. That's huge. Huge, huge play for the Bills. Taylor Rapp. When the Colts start going down the field, they start picking up the first downs. And this one, Joe Flacco just puts it out of the reach of his wide receiver, tips off of his hands, and goes right into the hands of Taylor Rapp. If you haven't played football before, this is something that these defensive backs, they practice. It's called the tip drill. They do a tip drill. They will purposely tip it off of each other's hands, and then they will practice catching it off the deflection. And this time, that is why you see Taylor Rapp come up with the pick. Right there. The tip drill. Practiced, and it came up. That's why you practice these things. Bills Mafia Mania says my Bills defense in fantasy is cooking. Let's go. How many points they got? I want to know how many points they got. It's got to be a lot. So they've only allowed 13 points in this game. Got first fumble, 3 interceptions, with one of them being a pick 6. That's a lot of points for that defense. 22 points. Let's go. That right there is a league-winning defense. If the Bills are available on your fantasy wire for defense, somehow, go scoop them up. I don't know. Next week, we'll play the Chiefs. They're going to come up with some big-time plays against the Chiefs. I believe it. Let's go. Believe. Retire, Joe Flacco. That's JP King's message for Joe Flacco. Retire. Did you get a new helmet? Indeed, I did get a new helmet. It is right here, this helmet, and it is signed by none other than Keon Coleman. The man himself, Keon Coleman. Obviously, Bills Mafia loves that guy. Hopefully, he signed that actually 2 days before he broke his wrist. Oh, I don't know if it's a break, but I'm not sure if it's a break, but before he sustained that wrist injury. Okay? 2 days before he sustained that wrist injury, so I guess he wouldn't be signing anything after that. Hopefully, he can get back to full health sooner rather than later, because the Bills offense, they can use him. They've been struggling to move the ball and really capitalize on when they do move the ball. It's really the defense coming up with big-time plays here. The defense stepped up. It's balling out right now. James Cook with the handoff. That's a gain of 6. James Cook has been really efficient running the ball in this game, but there's a flag down. Let me guess. Against the offensive line? Holding, yep. Holding against Dawson Knox. Ugh. These penalties making things harder than they have to be for the Bills. Okay. Let's go, everybody. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments. We're closing in on the final stretch of this game. 1st and 18 for Buffalo. That's a costly holding penalty. Allen finds James Cook out of the backfield with a pass. Gain of maybe 4 or 5. Brings up 2nd down and long. Bills Mafia Mania says KC is winning right now. I'd love to know what's the score in that game. What's the score of the Chiefs? Anybody? Let me know. Thanks. Okay. 2nd and 13 for the Bills. Gained back some of that yardage after the holding call, making things more manageable. Allen. He's under pressure. Allen rolling out to his right. He's so dangerous when he does. This time he keeps it, and he gets a gain of maybe 8, 9, 10, but flagged down. This one's going to be coming back for the Bills, wiping those rushing yards off. Osiris Torrance with a holding flag. And Spencer Brown appears to be hurt on the play. Another injury to the Bills' offense, which is the last thing they need, especially on the offensive line, to their right tackle that they gave a big-time extension to in the offseason. If you're watching, he went up against Laiatu Latu, who was drafted by the Colts in the 1st round this offseason. Spencer Brown looks like he twisted his ankle or something, but okay. Gonna have to do without. This offensive line has been really healthy. Now Ryan Vandermark is out there at right tackle for the Bills. 2nd and 19 after back-to-back plays with a penalty. Allen. Josh Allen. Keeps it himself. Josh Allen. He slides and he picks up the 1st down. Allen says he wants a flag. Allen wants a flag. He slides down, and this guy goes on top of him afterwards. You see him talking to the ref. What's that? I mean, he slides down. He's got a point. But Josh Allen with a big-time run. Good luck stopping that guy. He slides down. Yeah, that is a little unnecessary stuff from speed after, but it is what it is. It's a first down. Josh Allen, number 17, hands it off to James Cook, who gets maybe 2 yards on the play. And note that time continues to tick. Tick, tick, tick off the clock. We're now right around the 7-minute mark in this game. 7:28 to go in the fourth quarter. The Bills trying to salt this one away and move to 8-2 on the season, which would go a long way for them in their hopes of getting a number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. Josh Allen under pressure. He looked for James Cook, but incomplete on the screen play. There's just too much pressure coming from the Colts defense there. Brings up 3rd and 8. It is a manageable situation. We'll see how the Bills want to play this one. You got to assume this one's in the hands of Josh Allen on 3rd and 8. Maybe looking down the middle of the field here. Wouldn't be surprised to see Josh Allen take off himself if his first, second options aren't there. I see Khalil Shakir right there in the slot. That's where I got my eye. Allen. He's looking for Mac Hollins. Incomplete. Flag down, flag down, flag down. That's going to be against the defense. That's going to be against Jones on the coverage. And it's going to be a new set of downs for the Buffalo Bills. Moving those chains, extending the drive. The Bills took a penalty of their own, so it was offsetting penalties, repeating the 3rd down. So not a first down, but it's another chance at picking up the first down here with more time coming off the clock. 7:04 to go in the fourth quarter. The Bills, every first down that they pick up helps out in closing this game out. 3rd and 8 for Buffalo from their own 30-yard line. Josh Allen calling for an audible. Colts sending pressure, but it's Khalil Shakir on a screen. Khalil Shakir picks up the first down and more. Look at him run. Shakir goes all the way into Colts territory, taken down right around midfield. Khalil Shakir, you put the ball in his vicinity and he's going to come up with a catch. He's like a pinball the way he bounces off defenders. Bounces off his own offensive lineman, Ryan Vandermark here, and then he picks up the first down going into Colts territory with a big-time play, runs out of bounds, stops the clock. Not too worried about that right now. You get the fresh set of downs, and then you worry about the clock. Okay, the clock's still running, actually. James Cook taken down after no gain on the play. So, here we go. We got 40 people in here right now. Click like if you haven't yet. Let's go. And subscribe if you're new here. We're closing in on the finish of this game. 6 minutes to go. Khalil Shakir, 366 yards after catch entering this week. This is some crazy stuff we're seeing from Shakir. And the Bills offense, they haven't been at their best this week. They have clearly not been at their best without Cooper and Coleman. But they're trying to seal this win. Trying to do just enough to come away with a 10-point victory. Here we go. Allen finds Mac Hollins. Hollins with another reception. So it's 3rd down. Mac Hollins. I got him on my fantasy team. Let's go. I did not carry Mac Hollins on my fantasy team until this week. But I'm playing him right now this week as a stream. And it's working out pretty well, actually. 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4. They're showing Khalil Shakir. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes back to him again. Considering pretty much every play he's targeted, he brings up the catch. Allen looks for Ty Johnson. He bobbled it, but he makes the catch, and Ty Johnson runs through a few Colts defenders, goes inside of Indy's 20-yard line. The Bills are salting this clock down. They're draining the clock. The Colts call their timeout. Ty Johnson. Wow. That was like slow motion the way he brought in that catch. It looked like he might drop it, but he brings it in and he goes in. First down. Now Buffalo forcing the Colts to use their timeouts, trying to build on their lead here. It'll be some impressive stuff if Buffalo can add on to their lead right here. Nancy says, let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Everybody say, let's go, Buffalo. Go, Bills. And use that like button as your Go Bills button. Let's go. We're closing in on a finale at Lucas Oil Stadium. Josh Allen 4 for 5 with 59 yards passing on this drive. James Cook with the carry to the right side, going through the gap and gaining about 4 or 5. Brings up another second down. Let's go, Buffalo from Steph, bringing in the spirit. Hey, 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 let's go, Buffalo. It's your turn. The Bills make me wanna shout. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, 10-point ball game. Just over 4 minutes left on the clock. The Bills trying to salt away this victory, up 23-13. Field goal makes it a 13-point game. So that's helpful. But really what you're looking for here is a touchdown. That puts the game out of reach. If you got a touchdown, it puts the game out of reach. If you got a field goal, it makes it so 16 points. They'd need 2 touchdowns with 2 two-point conversions to actually tie the game. And that's assuming that they can get the ball twice. The Colts getting the ball twice seems like a slim possibility at this point. The Bills, they're just trying to salt this game away. And after the offense is doing their job right now, they're making up for some of their mistakes earlier in this game because the defense has bailed them out a lot in this game. And it's nice to see because the defense, other times where the offense has been dominant, the defense hasn't been. But this week, the offense hasn't been dominant. The defense, they have been dominant in this game. It's against a Colts offense that maybe isn't the best. But you know what? They have Jonathan Taylor, and the Bills have adjusted their game plan in the second half to slow down Jonathan Taylor. You got to give credit where credit is due. Ryan Robertson says, let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go. Let's go. I'm Mr. Brightside. Let's go. Okay. We are closing in on the finale. We've been live for almost 3 hours. Does not matter. Does not matter. It all comes down to this. It's going to come down to these final 4.5 minutes that's left on the clock. Bills Mafia Mania says it's 3rd and 6 at the Chiefs' 30-yard line for the Broncos. I believe that's for the Broncos. I forget the score. I think it's a close score. Right now, the Bills are trying to close out this game. We will, if there's still stuff going on in that Chiefs game, we'll move over to that at the end of this stream. But right now, we got to see how our beloved Bills finish this game. And then we can talk about Kansas City. Right now, the Bills, they got to take care of business. 2nd and 6, 4:40 to go. James Cook with the handoff. Cook gets inside the 10-yard line, and the Colts only have 1 timeout left. They use it. So that's all the timeouts left for the Colts. No timeouts remaining for Indy. And now, with that, they're really banking on getting a stop here. Because if they don't, the Bills, they're going to wrap it up. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Shane Steichen, former offensive coordinator for the Eagles, while McDermott was the former defensive coordinator for the Eagles. So isn't that interesting? Everything comes full circle Defense wins games. Let's go. The defense has been stepping up for Buffalo in this one. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for the Bills. Ty Johnson. No, it's a keeper. Josh Allen on the read option gets down inside of the 2-yard line. That's right down. 1st and goal. Josh Allen, he does the read option. It looks like there was a little miscommunication there, but he keeps it himself. He says, no, let me take this. That's the 2nd time he's had a read option play that goes down. He does the little thing, the little stiff arm, and Josh Allen down to the 1. I love the little pep in his step after, too. After he gets taken down, he does this little roll around, and it's like a little stop. He's like, I'm a beast. Nobody can stop that guy. He's different. Now, 1st and goal for the Bills. It's going to probably be a handoff here to James Cook. Yes, it is. Cook. Touchdown. Touchdown. Okay, his knee might have been down. His knee might have been down. So it looked like he got that, but ooh, close for Cook. Watching the replay for Cook. Yeah, his elbow was down on the ground before he got down. So he had the elbow planted on the ground, and then he reached into the end zone crossing the plane. So it does not count for a touchdown. 2nd and goal for the Bills. 3:09 to go. And Sean McDermott called a timeout before the play happened. Probably would have resulted in a touchdown, but I guess McDermott wants to talk over some things instead. Okay. And Big Norm updating on the Broncos-Chiefs game saying, OMG, there's 20 seconds left on the clock. Chiefs are up 16-14. It looks like the Broncos are about to score a field goal. Oh, boy. How far out are they? I don't know. I'm curious to know what's going on in that Broncos game. I'd love to check it out, but we have a Bills game on right now. We gotta watch our own. I'll catch up on the highlights later. Bills, they got to beat the Colts, and then we can talk about the Chiefs and stuff. We'll talk about the impact of the Chiefs if they win, if they lose after this game. We'll talk about the Bills after this game. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Allen with a handoff to James Cook going to the outside. There's no one there to get him. Does a flip into the end zone like he does. Let James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills add to their lead. Let James cook all season long. Let him cook on your fantasy lineups. Let him cook. Touchdowns galore. His 8th rushing touchdown of the season for the Bills. Josh Allen with a handoff to the left on the outside corner. Goes in the end zone. We saw that exact same play against the Seattle Seahawks. It's a nice, tricky little route to the outside. James Cook flipping into the end zone. 29-13. Tyler Bass with the point after attempt. It is good. 29. Make it 30-13 for the Buffalo Bills. Wow. How's that for a 4-point spread? Trap game. Trap game. Trap game. That's what they were all saying this week. Trap game. Trap game? 30-13. How's that for a trap game? James Cook. The offense barely did anything in this game, and the Bills still won 30-13 at this point. I mean, it's not over, but it's over. And I got the update on X that the Chiefs survive again. So the Chiefs are going to be undefeated next week. Okay. Okay. Bring it on. We want to see it. It's going to be a battle. I'm excited. I'll be there for the game. I'll have reaction. I hope to see you there. But this game ain't over yet. I've been preaching. This game ain't over yet. We got to see how this thing closes out. We got to see how the finale of this one is. Right now, it's a blowout. The Colts have no timeouts left. The Bills up 30-13. I think it's safe to say the Bills are going to win this game. But we're going to watch and see how this plays out. Kansas City Chiefs blocked the field goal of the Broncos, and the game is over. They blocked the field goal. Oh my Lord. What's next? This Chiefs team wins in so many miraculous ways. It's crazy. They get some lucky bounces. They do. They're a great team. There's no taking that away from them. But boy, oh boy, they get some crazy bounces that go their way quite often. Chiefs won. It was close at 31-17. Yeah, that was a good score prediction. Kansas City. Let's crack this egg and ruin KC's 0. I like that. Let's crack that egg. Okay. And Jonathan Taylor gets a pass. Third down coming up for the Colts. So the Colts just trying to get out of here. This has been a brutal game. Anthony Richardson, if you've seen him, he's been standing there with his helmet on all game long. It's like, hey, put me in. They're not putting him in. Flacco with a screen pass to Jonathan Taylor. Picks up the first down, but there is a flag on the field. So, if you haven't yet, click like. Use this like button as your Go Bills button. Subscribe to the Bills Bunker. Share this video with your friends, your family, whoever might be interested in Buffalo Bills or NFL content. I'm going to be doing another one of these live reactions soon for some more primetime games. And then I'm going to every Bills home game. And I'm going to another road game this season as well. A lot of great stuff coming right here on the Bills Bunker. And I'm excited to bring it your way. Let's go. 3rd and 7 for the Colts. 2:29 to go. They have no timeouts. Down by a lot. 17 points. Flacco. He finds Goodson for a first down. Granson, that is. Excuse me. Yeah, you already know, Tom. Look forward to Indy fan comments. You already know. That's tomorrow. We'll be reading some comments from Indianapolis Colts fans. I can't wait. Flacco finds Pierce for a first down. Okay, first down for the Colts. This is still a 3-possession game. So a 3-possession game. Talking like it's over. It's not over, but it's over. Oh, I just seen that block kick. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. What kind of stuff is it? And Mahomes out there celebrating. How do they do this stuff every single week? That's got to come to an end next week in Buffalo, for real. They've been just scraping by teams any way possible. That's unbelievable. Yeah, field goal was blocked. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy way to win a game. Okay, false start. Illegal formation, that is, against the Colts. James cooked. The Bills are about to leap into their... Yeah, that's awesome. Buffalo Bills looking to get another win here in this game. Love it. I love it. The Bills defense, they've come out to play in this game. James Cook, he's had himself a nice performance as well. Matt Collins stepping up. Let's check out some stats in this game. Right now, I'll do a little screen share as we're on break here so you can check out what is happening in terms of stats from players. Right here. Okay, so player stats right now. Josh Allen, 280 passing yards, 22 of 37 passes completed, 2 interceptions. Not his best day, that's for sure. 8 rushes for 50 yards, though, so that's some solid production running the football. Khalil Shakir, 58 receiving yards. Dawson Knox, 2 receptions, 40 yards. Obviously, he had to step up without Dalton Kincaid in the lineup most of the game. He's left the game doubtful with that knee injury. Mac Hollins, the leading receiver, 4 receptions for 86 yards. Let's go, Mac Hollins. Let's go. The Mac attack on my fantasy team today. He's got to be about 5% rostered in fantasy football. But I went ahead. I said, you know what? This makes too much sense. Without Cooper, without Coleman, who are they going to target deep? It's going to be Mac Hollins. And he's averaged 21.5 yards per reception in this game. That's one of my finer plays in fantasy football streaming for sure. Jonathan Taylor, 21 carries, 114 yards rushing. But really, that all came in the first half. The Bills have adjusted their game plan. They've added to their lead, and they forced the Colts to throw the football through the air more. So that is all worked out in their favor in the second half. Now, we'll come back to the closing of this game in just a second. If you look at time of possession for Buffalo, 32 minutes of possession. So that's what the Bills like to do. They like to slowly, methodically move the football down the field. Possess the ball for as long as possible. Keep the ball out of the other team's hands and don't let them put up points. That's the game plan. It's the name of the game. And the Bills are executing, especially defensively here. Now, we are 30-13 with just a minute 59 seconds to go. Just a minute 59 to go. Flacco, he's going to get pressured and sacked by A.J. Epinesa. Let's go. This defense closing this game out with a full 60-minute effort. I love it. A.J. Epinesa coming off the edge, the former second-round pick, Epinesa. Look at him bullying that left tackle and comes in with a sack, teaming up with Ed Oliver. That's sick. Love it. Time is winding down. Under a minute and 30 seconds left. 2nd and 25. The Bills called timeout for some reason. I guess they just want to get things reorganized. Figure it out. I don't understand that, to be honest. I guess McDermott didn't like something he saw on the field, but kind of questionable. I had scratching there to call a timeout at that time, but okay. And Steph with a super sticker here saying, for the win. Thank you. I appreciate you. You've been here pretty much all game long. I appreciate you, and hey, this means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Go Bills. We got a minute 22 seconds to go. Joe Flacco. He finds his tight end, and now there's a Bills player hurt on the field. But he's okay, I guess. There's no injury timeout, so we're okay. Flacco looking underneath, finds his running back, and Nicholas Morrow makes a tackle. The linebacker that was brought in via free agency from the Philadelphia Eagles this offseason makes a tackle. Haven't heard his name very much this offseason. Bills got a lot of their second-team players out there right now. Flacco rolling out to his right. Joe Flacco. Oh, he finds downs for a reception and a first down and more. Clock still rolling. 20 seconds left on the clock. I mean, they're still playing. They're still playing football. 18, 17, 15, 14, 13. Flacco. Flag is down. It's a neutral zone infraction against the defense. It's not going to end up mattering much. Quentin Jefferson, the his second tenure with the Bills, he takes a penalty late in this game. It's not going to matter much, though. The Bills really just... This is garbage time. This is the definition of garbage time right here. This is garbage time stats that we're seeing. Let's just get out of here, finish this game, get out of here injury-free, call it a day. But the Colts, they want to put up some more points, I guess. I don't know why, but they do. Joe Flacco. Looking end zone, almost intercepted by the rookie Cole Bishop. So close to coming up with his first career pick. Flacco. I mean, this is honestly kind of embarrassing. Just call it a day. Let's end this thing. 8 seconds left. This can be another 2 or 3 plays the way the Colts are going. Just finish this game, please. Flacco, looking end zone. And it's caught by Pierce for a touchdown for the Colts. Making it a 30-19 game. Colts with the touchdown. I still don't understand why they're playing for this game. With 2 seconds left, the Colts get a touchdown. Woo! Whatever. Let's go. Get out of here. Come on. Codrington, the punt returner, playing as a defensive back in this game right now. I mean, that shows how little the Bills care about what's going on the field right now. The Colts, I don't understand this. Going for it. Just kneel it out, end it, and get both teams out of here injury-free. It's pretty weird that they're going for it. But 10-point game with 2 seconds left. So what the Colts need is impossible. It's impossible for the Colts to come back and win this game. 2 seconds, 2-possession game. Why are we doing this? Let's go. Just kick it off and finish this game, please. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is insanity. Why are the Colts doing this? Oh, boy. Tom says, will they onside? It doesn't matter if they onside, because even if they do onside, they're not. They gotta get a Hail Mary, and then they gotta get a field goal and 2 onside kicks in 2 seconds. So it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all if they onside it. It's just ridiculous if they do. Okay, waiting. We're waiting for y'all. And of course, the kick goes as a touchback. So that's going to have to bring on Josh Allen in the offense. Take a knee. All right. Oh, they're going to bring on Mitch Trubisky instead to take the knee. That's hilarious. Love it. They send on Mitch Trubisky instead to take the knee. They say, you know what, Mitch? This is all you, buddy. You go out there, you take a knee. And they're showing Bills Mafia on the screen at Lucas Oil Stadium. It was another successful Bills Mafia takeover. And the Buffalo Bills advance to 8-2 on the season. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go. The Bills come up big time with a win, 30-20 over the Colts. Indy was fighting for their lives in this game. They needed a win, and they couldn't get it. The Bills' defense is the reason why the Buffalo Bills won this game. The Bills' defense came up huge. Josh Allen, clearly not his best game. He throws 2 interceptions in this one. But the defense, Bills out the Bills. James Cook has a rushing touchdown. Tyler Bass with a nice couple field goal attempts that were successful. Hit on all of his kicks today, and he hit a kick in the dying seconds of the first half. But what you saw today from the Bills defense is forcing turnovers. 3 interceptions, I believe. And then you have the forced the fumble as well. So great stuff from the Bills defense today. Want to see them sustain that effort going up against the Kansas City Chiefs next weekend. That is a big time game. It's going to mean a lot. If the Bills lose that game, they're pretty much playing for nothing moving forward. up until the playoffs. And you don't want that situation before you get to the playoffs. You want to go ahead, try to beat the Chiefs, end the Chiefs' undefeated season. How nice would that be to end the Chiefs' undefeated run at home? The Chiefs haven't lost a game since last December. End their run at home. And then you're fighting for the number 1 seed in the AFC with a game over Kansas City head-to-head. That would be ideal. That's 3 hours and 20 minutes here. And it's been a blast. So, big W, big dubs. Let's go, Buffalo. Thank you so much. Defense, huge plus-minus turnover differential, giving us this 8-2 with everybody offense missing key pieces. That's a great way of putting it, Tom. I mean, obviously the offense, it was hard for them to move the football too much. They moved the football, but it was hard for them to actually punch the ball into the end zone and score those points without Cooper and without Kincaid for most of the game, and then without Coleman. Everybody ate in some form. Everybody stepped up, and the defense, they played a pivotal role in this victory. Credit has to go to the defense for this win. And now the Bills sitting pretty at 8-2 at the top of the AFC East standings. Now, I want to remind everybody that if you haven't yet, click like on this live stream. 3 hours, 20 minutes. It's been a blast. Share this if you haven't yet. Share this channel with your friends. Click that subscribe button. And I want you to stay tuned for more content coming your way all season long right here on the channel. Tomorrow, reading dumb comments. I know it's some of your favorite stuff right here on the Bills Bunker. It's one of my favorite segments. And then next weekend, I'll be at Highmark Stadium when the Bills take on those Chiefs. That's a big one. Taylor Swift will be there too. Okay? So stay tuned for so much content coming your way. It's a big week for the Bills, coming away with a victory over the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. Thank you for watching. Go Bills. See you soon. Go Bills. Let's have a blast.
Out of his mind right there. He has 3 total touchdowns so far. That one was the best one. He rolls out to his left. He's looking. He has all day. He finds Khalil Shakir. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this crowd. Look at this. Here we go. It is time for kickoff. Just want to encourage everyone, make sure you click subscribe on the Bills Bunker YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more great content coming your way. It's going to be a great season, filled with plenty of content. Be there or be square. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?